It's
Yes.
tricky weather to play in. We have we'll have some really good games still today. Up next is the men's bronze medal match where we've got our Namibian boys, the African under 21 champs, the Kraft brothers, taking on Zimbabwe, Panache Chikuta and Mahachi. It should be a good game.
Yeah, yeah.
It is the fourth game of the day for the players, so I hope they still have energy in the legs to perform.
Mm.
But we will see.
Yes, I know it's going to be a very very interesting game. I mean, they both played the same matches, so the same the energy levels are at the same pace right now. So we just really require who need it most, and whoever needs it most will take this third fourth playoff. Um,
100%.
it's a great display from these beautiful teams as they play through the whole tournament. The Kraft brothers putting on an epic show against the Angolan team, and there's Zimbabwe, Panashe, and Chiguta Mahachi putting on a very, very great show as well. So it's going to be a competitive game full of skill, technique, endurance, and I can't wait to witness what they have in store for us, man.
I can't wait. I hope yeah, Panache is not the youngest guy anymore, so I hope he still has some power in the legs, but he's got a
Yeah.
very, very good head.
Yeah, no,
Controlled game.
they are up against the young gentlemen, so they really need to have some endurance in the tank.
So it's youth versus experience.
Yes, so let's see who take this one. So if the youth wins, that means the youth is they have a bright future. If the experience win, then you can never beat experience, as they say.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just waiting for the players to commence and come in the court to be announced. That is the first ref, Mr. Mofokeng Thoto, all the way from Lesotho. And we have the second ref, Mr. George Mbwewe, all the way from Malawi.
I have to commend the Lesotho delegation that has been here. The women's are in the final. The refs have been good. The Meme Mpo is here. Meme Pam is here as a CAVB board member. So Lesotho Beach Volleyball has a lot going on.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And as well as the president, the MVF president is here as well.
Yes.
Mr. Tobias Motululo. So the players are being announced. That's number 1 for Namibia. That is Max Kraft. And number 2 right there, that is Eurocraft. Team Namibia, they've been exceptional in the tournament. And it's not done for them. They have one last assignment to complete. That right there is Mr. Panache Guta, number 1 from Zimbabwe. And number 2, Mahachi from Zimbabwe as well. So let's see how this game will progress, and let's see who really wants this prize.
Mahachi is a really good blocker. He can reach heights that I only dream of as a player.
Definitely.
And Panache is a very clever player who's played a long time. Let's see, first point.
That's a point for Team Namibia right there. Very, very good play from Max with a good clean cut. Right, and then Namibia leads with 1 point. Zimbabwe 0. Good serve. Good block. Good defense. And it's a point.
Great cover there from Jura. Max picking up the ball off his own block, Jura reading it. They're choosing to serve on Panache, the older guy. And Mahachi is a good setter, so let's see. There we go, Panache. Hits it on the line.
You know, it's all about choosing what is right for you. So if it's working, I don't see why you should stop.
100%. I don't know if you viewers can see, but the rain has just picked up. It makes it really difficult to handle the ball if it's wet.
Yes.
But the crossbar brothers making that look easy with a big swing and cross court.
So effortlessly. You know, I think I'm pretty sure that they've played in such conditions, so it's not a first time for them. So I think they'll do everyone proud.
Good block there from Yura. Now the Zimbabweans probably haven't played in these conditions.
That's where now the problem comes.
Both of them come from a strong indoor volleyball pedigree,
Yes.
but they've been playing a lot of beach volleyball over the last few years.
Set. And that's a fly.
That's a swing out from Mahachi.
So the scores currently is Namibia 4 and 1 for Zimbabwe. Let's see if the Kraft brothers can keep the lead. And it's best out of 5, right?
For the viewers that don't watch volleyball, beach volleyball specifically is played best of 3 sets. 21, 21, 15. So the first 2 sets go to 21, the third set to 15, should it be tied up. And you have to have a clear 2-point advantage. So if it's 20 all, you play until one team has 2 points of lead. And as we see now, there's a side change. So every 7 points played, the teams change sides. And that's just because of wind and sun and rain in your face. One side tends to be better than the other. I think you can see that it's really coming down now. Yura bringing the passion onto the court.
That's the spirit, man. That's the spirit. It's a beautiful play, you know. He saw that everyone is in front of the net, so played behind them and make a smart point.
100%. Mahachi going on 2. Good pickup from Max, who then does a nice cut shot in the open space.
What a cut. Beautiful stuff from this young gentleman, Max Kraft.
Max Kraft and Yura Kraft were the African under-21 champions
in Morocco.
In Morocco last year. And also, not to forget that Luca Kesselman and Fabian Bidalak were bronze medalists. So Namibia got 2 medals at the tournament.
Awesome.
Good deep swing from Max.
That's a good point right there.
Nothing Zimbabwe can do at the moment. They're leading the points. It's an early lead. I don't know if it's the weather or the tired legs, but the Krafts have pitched up.
Yeah. This is a good lead from the Kraft brothers. I mean, if they keep this consistent, if they keep constantly making points, they'll be good to go. So the points currently is 9 in favor of Namibia and 1 to Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe really need to step up their A game here because they're feeling behind.
Yeah, they're struggling a bit on the pass. They're not getting a balanced attack. All the attacks are off balance. So they're not really being able to bring the power.
Good defense.
Mahachi slipping it over on 2. And Yura with a big cross-court swing. Too hard to handle for Panache. Super spike.
What a super spike right there from Europe. Super spike. You know, the boy is really, really good. You know, as a high vertical jump, a very young age, they really do have a great future behind them.
Yeah, we hope this year is Olympic qualifying year. So the African champs will be, the Continental Cup will be held later in the year. Max also showing the power he's got.
Yes.
And we've got a top 16 tournament of Africa. Each zone has 2 spots they get for that tournament. So we are in zone 6. Only 2 countries from our zone can qualify. But
Awesome.
also the top 8 ranked teams from FIVB. So it's still far away, LA 2028, but this is a really important year for a federation like Namibia to qualify. It's very possible.
I mean, it's probably going to be the first time Namibia is going to be represented.
Yeah, I don't think Namibia has. No, they definitely haven't been at the Olympics for beach volleyball as yet. Been there for a few other things.
Yeah. So it's a good initiative. You know, the boys are young, and the more they grow into the sport, the more successful they become, and the country at large.
100%. We've had a real boom the last few years. Yura with another big swing. We have in the zone. We have this lovely tour that we are hosting. This first leg. The tour has been going for 5-6 years now since COVID. And it's up the level of everyone in the zone. And a country like Namibia, for us, we can compete in beach volleyball internationally. Max got the ball in his face there. I think the net and the face and the ball.
Must be painful during this kind of weather.
Yeah,
The ball is wet, they sand.
it hit him on the nose, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the problem of people that jump too high, right?
Because right now, because you are blocking with your face. Instead of blocking with your arms, you're blocking with your face because
Yeah.
you're jumping very high. But I think it's good. It's good to continue.
It was a miss hit from the Zimbabweans. I don't think they meant to hit him in the face. Yura being called for a carry.
Carry.
So he's been struggling with that old tournament long. The refs being very strict on a prolonged contact or pause of the ball in the hands.
Yeah.
But he's the last game against Angola. He only got called once. He managed to fix his technical deficiency, and that's the first one this game. And in this weather, it's all right to try and grip the ball a little bit longer so that you do get a good set.
Yeah, because it's quite tricky at the moment because the ball is wet and it's very hard for you to volley.
That's it. Volley,
Set.
for the viewers that don't know the shot names, the first shot is the serve, when the team serves the ball over the net, and usually the first reception, when they have their arms straight out in front of them, you can call it dig, and then after that the team usually tries to hand set, and followed by a spike or attack.
Yes. You know, volleyball is a simple sport, but you know, if you're not a volleyball player, you think, this is very easy. All you have to do is jump, and all you have to do is just jump and hit the ball. But the moment you come and try it, it's very difficult.
100%. People, when we play at the beach in Swakopmund, we set up the nets, and everyone always says, "I can play volleyball. Can I join you guys?" And then when they do play, they realize,
It's not for me. It's always like that. Everywhere you go in Namibia, they feel like volleyball is very easy. I know I can play volleyball until they try it out.
But that shouldn't keep you away. Please
Yes,
do
yes.
try it out. If you want to learn volleyball, we've got about 120 registered indoor volleyball clubs in the country.
Yes, quite a
So
lot.
contact the Namibian Volleyball Federation to find the nearest club. And if you want to learn beach volleyball, there's 3 clubs we have currently here. This lovely venue of TTS, which has been built up greatly over the last 30, 40 years. Having 5 courts, and they have about 100 members that play regularly. Then there's a good club in Katatura. That was another nice spike from Yura.
A good spike right there.
We got Afrocat in Katatura that does beach volleyball, and then in Swakopmund we got the Swakopmund Beach Volleyball Academy.
Yeah. No, it's there are quite some clubs in Windhoek. I mean, in every other part of the country, and the thing is, they're very accommodative. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or experienced player, trust me, they will accommodate you. What a good hit!
Yura hitting the line, showing some emotion.
Yes, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. That was a great hit by Yura right there. Cross court.
The Namibian boys closing in on this first set, 17-6. Great pickup from Max to keep it alive. Plays it over. Panache controls it. Swings it down the line. That was a good hit from Panache. He needs to bring more of that in the second set.
Yeah, because that's a quite large margin that I gave to the boys now. And it's Namibia currently sitting on 17 and Zimbabwe 7.
Panache getting the net roller, but controlled by Max.
What a hit by Max.
Bringing the power, Max Kraft.
Very, very good play right there by Team Namibia. The Kraft brothers battling it out with the Zimbabwean. Panache, Guta, and Mahachi.
Panache trying the short shot, but read by Max. And Yura dings it over on 2 with a nice little rainbow pokey deep into the corner.
That's deep in the corner right there. Very beautiful play from Yura.
Untouchable.
And that's
Is that an ace?
It's a line. Very good ace from Yura on the serve. And the That makes it 20 to 7 in advantage of Namibia. 1 point to take the set for Namibia.
So, David, what do you think the Zimbabweans have to do better in the second set so that they
I think they
come
need
back into this
to.
game?
I think they need to be more aggressive on their blocks, because Yura Max is just hitting them left, right, center, and maybe on communicating, because I feel like their energy levels is less compared to how they were playing on the semifinals against team RSA. Other than that, I think everything will be fine.
That's it, yeah. If you play a strong team like the Kraft brothers that can really attack, the serve becomes really important. And
Yes.
at the moment, I don't know if it's because of the rain or something, but they're not trying to go for aggressive serves.
Yeah, they're really out of the game. I just don't know what's going on, but
And then, as you said, the block, yeah, and then to stop a powerful hit.
because
It's the best
Mahachi
way.
is a good blocker, I don't know why he's not blocking.
He's one of the best I know. But
But
he put a good block, and Kraft just rolled it over.
no, the
That's
Kraft brother are just way too smart for the block.
the nature of the beast.
Just way too smart. And set one is done. Namibia 21 and Zimbabwe 9. So the players are just going for a little break, and then they come for the second set. What do you think about the whole event, the setup, the preparations? Take us through, Mr. Conrad?
It's been an excellent tournament. We've had 24 men's teams and 16 women's teams participate, which, as far as I know, it's the most at any Zone 6 as yet. And it was nice to have a lot of Namibian teams being able to compete. Not everyone has the resources to fly to Mozambique or to Cape Town. So we had a lot of young teams or Namibian teams that haven't necessarily played a lot of beach volleyball at this next level, and they got exposure to play against some of the best of Africa. And the draw that pitched up, and we've got the finalists, Angola and South Africa. Those are two of the top teams. We had Botswana had two teams here, two men's teams, which were also excellent. Jack and George is the former #1 team ranked in Africa, and they're up-and-coming youngsters. Trevor and Baleofi, they were also playing really well. So it's been an experience. It's been excellent for beach volleyball in Namibia and beach volleyball in the zone. So
Good to hear. Good to hear. You know what's quite fascinating is that it's being hosted in the capital city, in the center of the country.
yeah, beach volleyball is usually played at the beach,
At
right?
the beach, coastal areas.
Jura picking up where they left off in the first set. Easy roll shot over the block. 1-0.
Very good play from Euro.
The teams know each other quite well. They've trained a lot together. Mahachi and Panache was based here in Windhoek. So it's good training partners, especially the big block of Mahachi for the youngsters to go compete internationally.
Yes.
And but currently it seems like the youngsters, they know what's happening, and the old guys look like they're out of
They
experience.
mean business today. They mean business today.
Panache proving us wrong, bringing the power. He's played an excellent tournament.
Indeed.
He's well deserved to be there in this spot. They've knocked out some strong teams to be here.
Yeah. Good pass. Lovely set.
Panache reading it, picking it up. Can he find the magic? Jura picks up and brings a big swing. Hitting David here next to me.
Just right there on the line.
The linesman calls in. The Zimbabweans challenging the call. They say the mark is out. The ref is walking over. From a technical perspective, each team has 2 challenges per set. You may only challenge a line in and out call at FIVB level. We also have slow-mo where you can challenge a net touch or a block touch where the blocker player might have touched it. Let's see what the ref says. He says the ball is
in.
Point Namibia.
That makes it 3-2.
3-1 is it?
That makes it 3-1. So Namibia 3, Zimbabwe 1. Namibia still in the lead.
Max going with a easy float serve down the middle, and this time Mahachi gets called for the handling. As said, the balls are wet.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of sand on the ball. Because of the wet ball, the sand sticks to the ball.
It's an overpass by Panache. And it's a point.
Easy conversion for Max, going on a 2, seeing the space. It's a very good option when you get a free ball to attack it on the second shot, because the other team hasn't set their defensive systems yet.
Yes.
See the gap, play the gap, make the point.
And that's a 4 ball. The point goes
to... The ref calls touch. Still not sure who got the point. We'll see now who's serving.
Euro is a set, so the point goes to Namibia. And you see, they're putting out a margin again. Team Zimbabwe really just needs to, I don't know what they need to do, but I shouldn't allow the Kraft brothers to put a big gap again, because it won't be possible for them to come back.
100%. The side out of Zimbabwe currently not working, so siding out, first reception, making the point immediately. We call the side out in beach volleyball. I don't think they've won this whole game. Well, they've made a 2 or 3, but not the percentage you want to be at.
Good play right there from Max. You know, sometimes I wonder, these boys' IQ levels, they're very, very, very sharp. They're very, very high, because she's able to identify the spaces where the opponent is not and place the ball right there.
Good read by Yura, getting the block. Now they've filled up a substantial lead. Tough days for the Zimbabwean boys.
No, it's really a tough day for them.
But it is the 4th game of the day, and yesterday we also had 2 games, so it's been tough. The tournament was shortened to 2 days because because reasons.
Yeah.
I think they weren't expecting this many teams to arrive,
and it's actually a good thing. The sport is growing, and that's lovely to witness, you know.
100%. And the level is also improving. On the ladies' side, 2-3 years ago when we last hosted Zone 6 here, the ladies' level wasn't
more
as competitive, and it's getting better and better. We've had some really good ladies matches. They've improved on their skills, and that's what something like the zonal tour brings.
Yes,
we have exchanges of skills. We see what the top ladies teams do in the region, and we know we have to up our game and compete, and we have to fix our serve, we have to fix our aggression, we have to fix our block.
Very good.
That was a nice swing there from Panache. Rolling back the years.
Having some memories from the past. Good set.
That was the Panache, we know.
Experience. This is where experience comes into play now.
He read that ball.
How do you intercept a ball like that?
That's it. Panache has a really good vision. He's also been coaching volleyball for a long time here.
Yeah, he was my coach as well, you know.
Okay.
An indoor coach. So yeah, no, he's a great coach, great player, and great person as well.
Yeah, he's played for the Zimbabwean indoor national team as well in his younger days. They had a really good team. Well, the guys I met were really good players.
Good.
I never played against an indoor team, unfortunately.
That's a hedge from Jura, right there where in the far corner on the good serve. Maybe on the serve.
See if Jura goes for a safe serve or just a deep float on Panache, keeping it simple. Machi with another handling error, double touch.
Yeah, I think it might be the ball, because in the semi-final he wasn't making errors on the volley, but now it's quite challenging because of the weather.
100%. Weather and possibly also a bit of tiredness. Max with a free net.
Very good play by the Namibian brothers. Very good play.
Having played against the Cuff Roberts, I can tell you they're relentless. They won't let up. They won't give Zimbabwe any free points. They're going to take everything they can get. And that's a good attitude to have.
Look at that. Very smart play.
Panache had called on the ref to give the handling error there.
Yeah.
He was hoping. I think he knew he wasn't getting that ball.
I mean, it's quite frustrating when you're losing sometimes and you just feel like the refs are not doing the right calls.
But it's funny, it's only when you lose that you have this feeling.
Exactly. Beautiful cross cut right there from Max.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Arguing with the ref, right?
You definitely need to get some excuse. You don't just lose.
In beach volleyball, we can always blame the wind.
Good defense. Good defense right there by Euro. And it's a point for Team Namibia.
That was a great pickup indeed. Making it look easy. That ball had real power on it.
It does have power, especially from Panache. Right, the serve.
Panache has had some great attacks this tournament. I've been really impressed. It's probably the best I've seen him in the last few years.
Yeah.
And with a calm head and control, he's been...
And he does it so effortlessly. That's the thing. I mean, he's probably competing with those the Angolan boys. They've made beautiful plays as well.
Yeah.
I think with them, they have a high vertical jump. And it's just...
The nice roll shot down the line from Jura. Mahachi losing his balance in the air. Maybe he's also a bit tired. Nice highlight play from Panache with a big swing cross court. The Crufts waving at the referee there.
Good set.
I think that was the ball that was challenged.
Yeah.
Big cross court swing hitting the line.
That was the 4 ball from Panache. Look at that.
Seeing the vision, good looking up. Here we go, back live, 16 to 5 to 16 in favor of Namibia. Deep serve on Max. Max bringing the power there.
That's a beautiful hit from Max. Power right there. You know, but just the way they're playing, you know, they're playing like champions. They are playing like champions, and it's just unfortunate they couldn't go to the finals. And they'll definitely take this game, just by the look of it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way back here for Zimbabwe.
This is mission impossible.
As I said, the Crufts won't give them anything. They'll keep on going to the end. They have really improved, the Craft brothers, and they've been competing on the tour. We've got a Namibian Beach Volleyball Tour. The first event they played was 5-6 years ago, at the age when Yura was 12, 13 years old. And since then they've been playing all the tournaments they can. So it takes a while to build up this
really
persona and control on court. Unfortunate for Panache, just long there.
The ball goes out, and it's a point for Team Namibia. So the score currently stands at 19-5 in favor of Namibia.
Max with the big block there. Panache going for the cross-court swing. And Max had called the cross-court block, and he takes the big monster block, setting up match point, I believe.
Yes, match points to Namibia. And the game is done. Game is done. That was a beautiful, beautiful game display. Beautiful game displayed by Team Zimbabwe and Team Namibia. The Craft brothers really just showing that they have been in this game for a long now. Although they are young, seems like they've played for years now.
We were talking about experience versus youth before the game, but it looked the other way around.
Yeah. Seems like the youth they're in control now.
That's it.
Seems like the youth in control. They have the officials, line judges, players taking a picture right there. You know, it's just sportsmanship, man. I mean, at the end of the day, there's life after volleyball. So, it's a team sport. We're here to enjoy. We are united, and it's good stuff here being displayed by a DTS Olympia. So if you're home, we are live on NBC2 or catch us live on DSTV2, channel 287. Beautiful, beautiful stuff being displayed here. DTS Olympia in the capital city of Windhoek. And what do you think about? How do you think about the game, Mr. Conrad?
That was flawless volleyball from Crafts. They didn't give the Zimbabwean anything. They didn't let up. Even though they had a big lead, they still just kept hammering away.
Yeah,
Because they know what Panache Mahachi can do, and there's a reason they made it that far in the tournament. But I think the legs just gave up there. Mahachi's blocking wasn't quite there where he wants it to be.
mm,
Panache had some nice defensive plays and also some good swings,
yeah,
but it was just too inconsistent. And playing that level of opponent, you can't really give them any points. It's firstly, you must make no mistakes, and
mm.
secondly, you must also make points. And
Yes,
that's where
yes,
the
yes.
trick comes in, getting that balance.
Yeah. It's actually, Namibia is hosting, they hosted the beach this year, and they are going to host the indoor zone 6 as well.
All right.
Yeah, so the indoor zone 6 as well is being hosted in Namibia. The date and venue to be communicated. So, it's actually
The club
good that,
champs, right?
excuse me?
The club champs.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. It's actually good that, now it's, um, it's, it's, um, we have the country has sports facilities that can host international events. You see, we are going somewhere instead of all days. We use even our national team uses South Africa to play some home matches, which is really you are really letting out the fans now. For the home fans, they are not able to support their teams anymore. And
And
but
it's also a disadvantage
yeah,
if the home games are not in front of the home crowd.
mm,
But I'm sure there's plans in the pipeline to get the football back to Namibia.
yes, yes, yes. So it's just colleagues there making sure the field is proper.
Yeah, they're setting it up to women's height now. I think we've got the women's bronze medal match next.
Bronze medal next, yeah. So
Where's the youngsters? The youngsters are playing here on court 4, and the experienced guys have to rake the court.
just making sure the court is in. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you are here in Windhoek, the tournament is not over. You still have time to come see the final, the men's final, which is going to be Team Angola versus Team South Africa. That is Team Angola, Afonso and Carlos, and Team South Africa, Danilo and Dingi. So it's going to be an epic final. It's always going to be filled with action. Uh, Adrenaline is going to kick in as well. Just for you as a fan, I don't know about the players. That is going to be worse for the players. The technique, skill they have. This is what they train for. This probably entire holiday or entire all these weeks. This is the moment they've been training for. So they really need to um, put everything that they've got in this game.
100%. Of course, there's first the women's medal matches, which will also be very exciting. So we'll still be here for another 2 hours or so, I guess,
Yeah.
at least. And the men's final, the Angola team, their coach Moraes, he was an Olympic athlete himself in 2008, and he has really upped his coaching game to those players have all the skills, they've got athleticism. And they're taking on, as you said, Danilo and Toko Zizwe and Dingi. Toko has been playing for a long time.
Okay.
He was part of his indoor career was at VUT in South Africa, a very big club there. They'd always compete at Champ Club as well. And he's been playing beach since then. I think he was represented South Africa at the under 19 or under 21 beach volleyball champs in Munich a few years ago. 10 years ago.
Okay.
Can't remember. I'm getting old, man. And Danilo, of course, born and raised here in Windhoek, and he's playing for South Africa. So this is actually his home court where he grew up,
Yeah.
and but he's playing for South Africa. And he was actually the runner-up of the last Olympic qualifier cycle. So in Morocco, him and Leo Williams came just short in the final, losing in the third set. Maybe the legs went out in the hot Moroccan sun there, or
Yeah.
it was a really close mess. But then Morocco got the Olympic spot that time.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get it to the Southern African teams in the next edition, the qualifiers later this year.
Yeah. No, it is a very packed event right here, DTS. So you should really make your way here. Entrance is free, you don't pay anything. Refreshments and food is here on sale. So, do come here. You can come with your family. There are seats for spectators everywhere. So, everything is catered in. You can see the fans are very excited about the both men's and ladies final. So, let's see what these teams have in store for us.
Currently, the field is being adjusted to ladies' height net. The ladies' height net is 2 meters 24, the same as in indoor volleyball, but it is a bit harder, obviously, because you're jumping in sand. As you can see, they've got the stick hanging on the net there that has two markings, or two clips on it, and then you can check the height of the net and have a nice straight net all the way through, not hanging through. Antero and Achim setting up the net there. They've been doing it for many years. And the men's net is at 2 meters 43, so a bit higher than the ladies' net. And yeah, some other differences between indoor and beach volleyball, and obviously the surface, the hard court versus the sand.
Yes.
And if you know indoor volleyball, it's usually 6-a-side. And it's a lot more of a power game because you don't have as much open court as in the beach volleyball, so you have to really hit the ball hard to get the points.
Yes.
It helps in beach volleyball as well, but it's not as important. And there's only one blocker in beach, and you think as an indoor player, there's only one guy blocking me, I'm going to make all the points.
It's not easy, man.
But then you come try it out, then you get frustrated because there's only one blocker and one
And plus the
defender.
sand is like the sand is draining you down, So yeah, so
100%.
ladies and gentlemen, what's next is the women's final. That is Team Lesotho versus Team Zambia. Team Lesotho is Tolofi and Chapole versus Zambia, which is Bene and Matilda. The first empire is going to be Tinelao Kasheta, one of our very own Namibian empire. And the second ref is going to be Simon Nakapanda, one of our own as well, our very own referee from Namibia. So, I'm very excited to see what the ladies have in store for us, man.
100%. The Lesotho girls, they've been around for a while. Dumelang to our Lesotho listeners there.
Yeah.
I hope you tuned in here in the Mountain Kingdom, having a nice moluti on a Sunday afternoon. The Lesotho Volleyball Federation has been very active. They've improved, and they deserve to be in the final. They knocked out the Lux Sisters, the local favorites, in a very good game. Apologies. They were knocked out by Zimbabwe, who got knocked out by Malawi. The Lesotho girls beat South Africa, the experienced team of Chrissy and Aneta Fredrickson. They unfortunately, Chrissy was running out of energy there, and they had to forfeit the match. I think that's why we don't have a bronze medal match. She injured herself.
Yeah.
And the Zambians have really impressed me with how they played. I haven't seen them play before this tournament, but they play a really good, controlled, structured game. They have a good attack. They have a good block. So it should be I think it will be a challenge for Lesotho to get the goals. Have you seen the teams play?
Yeah, I've seen Lesotho play. I just haven't seen Zambia play. So, but Lesotho, they are really, really good. They displayed good volleyball technique and the way they play composed. You know, there's a player. The other one is more on placing where the at the right point, at the right areas, at the right moments, and the other one is more of a defensive type. So it's a good team composed of both techniques. And let's see what the Zambian girls have in store for us. You know, they can always volleyball is very funny. It can always shock you anytime. You know,
The ball is round,
the
but
ball
it
is
can
round. Yeah,
bounce
yeah.
anyway.
So it's no one's game at the moment. It will be decided on the courts.
It will also the conditions. If you're not used to cold weather, if you come from a warmer country and rain, it also plays a big role. And if the wind, we've had bursts of wind during the weekend, or gusts or bouts of wind where all of a sudden we've got a strong wind blowing for 10-15 minutes. If you're not used to playing in the wind, it becomes tough. The ball moves around, and I think you have to really work hard to adapt to the conditions and to be able to take this goal. You have to.
It's always challenging. It's always challenging. The weather always challenges the players, and it's competitions don't stop. You have to finish what you have started. Even in soccer, you see the guys always play in rain, unless there is thunderstorms. There, it's it's not negotiable. You really have to stop. Lightnings, that is very dangerous. So
Last year, my little boy had a soccer tournament here on the beach soccer court, and the thunderstorms came rolling in, and it started hailing, and he never being from Swakopmund. We don't see thunderstorms. And he said, Daddy, it's raining rocks.
rocks.
He didn't know what hail was, poor kid. But the kids kept on playing. They didn't worry. They didn't worry about the rain or the hail. They just wanted to play football. So
Good. No, we are live. We are live on NBC2. Catch us on NBC2 or channel 283 on DSTV. So, it's more entertaining. You have commentators here giving you a glimpse of what you are not witnessing here. So being home watching is not bad at all. It gives you a full overview. It's like you're present here in person. So we made sure that you guys are not left out. The viewers across the whole country, make sure that you are not left out. So it's a good initiative by NBC.
100%. I'm extremely grateful for the support and cooperation that the Namibian Volleyball Federation and NBC have had. Streaming an event like this, it's excellent for Namibian volleyball, the exposure, and visibility creates opportunities. So we hope there's a lot of things happening in volleyball. We've got teams that can compete internationally. We just need more resources allocated. But it's like that with all sports, I guess. But the beach volleyball is something where Namibia is a small country. You only need 2 players. But they can also have a long lifespan of competitive volleyball. Other sports codes, you don't necessarily can still compete at 40, but the Moroccans that were at the Olympics last time were aged 45 and 43. So you can really, there's a player who was in the USA, John Hayden, a legend of volleyball. He won his the last professional tournament he won was at age 47. So Africa, we had Colin Pocock and Casey Augustidis still competing with the best in the late 40s, early 50s.
Okay.
So beach volleyball is a sport you can play for a long time because the power component is not so such a big role, and when you get older and mature.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going on a quick break. We'll be back live shortly. Thank you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're live and direct at DTS Olympia Windhoek. As you can see on the screen right there, this is the CAVB Zone 6 Beach Volleyball Tour. And it's this the women's final that is going to be displayed here. It's Lesotho versus Zambia. I mean, these two teams had a great tournament, and you know, this is where they are now. They still have one last mission to complete. And yeah, let's see what they have in store for us. Over to you, Conrad.
Yeah, the Zambian teams played a really good semi-final. They knocked out Zimbabwe, who also played a really good game. I think Zimbabwe finishes third because the South African teams that lost to Lesotho had an injury, so they cannot play their bronze medal match. And it's going to be an exciting game. So the Lesotho girls, the program there has been very active in the last few years. They've been constantly improving and been a very active federation. This is the first time I see Zambia at the Zone 6 tour. They have hosted an event before where I was unable to go, but these two girls have really impressed me, and it's going to be an exciting final.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. You know, it's every final is always exciting, man. Because for the two teams to go to the final, that means they are one of the two best in out of all teams that have entered in the competition. So we are really excited to see these women play, and you know the fans are excited as well. I hope the viewers are excited as well. And as I said earlier, the team Lesotho is having Tolofi and Chipotle versus Team Zambia, that is Bini and Matilda. And our Empires of the Day, the first ref is Ndinelao Kashete from Namibia. Second ref is Simon Nakapanda from Namibia as well. You know, Dinelao and Simon recently just came from a beach volleyball coaching program. So they got certified, and they are good beach volleyball officials now. They are allowed to officiate international events, and you know it's quite interesting, and you know it's quite uplifting that we have our very own referees in the country that can as well go officiate in other countries at international events.
It's the work the federation, the Namibian Volleyball Federation, has been doing for the last few years has been phenomenal. The local referees have been getting courses and completing a national certificate, and of the best referees have now gone on to complete their FIVB international qualification. Um, so it's good. The better refs gives a better game, and the more we know, the better we can get.
Yeah, yeah.
Also on the coaching side, the Namibian Volleyball Federation has hosted FIVB level 1 and level 2 coaching courses, developing the coaches so that we improve in beach and indoor. And yeah, we about to get underway here. The
Yeah.
players are, I think they still have 3 minutes of free spiking, 3 minutes of warm-up time on
Ye-
court.
Yeah, just to warm up, you know, it's always ideal to go in a game and you have warmed up, because you know it's shocking muscle can lead to injuries, and that's always why officials and game policies always say that you know players must warm up to a specific time before they start playing.
So I think it's more of a performance issue. So you have to be warm to be ready to go full out. Get your head in the zone, get a few touches in. And currently, it's very tricky conditions. It's raining out there. Luckily, you and me are under a nice sheltered gazebo here.
Yeah,
But the players are exposed to the wind. Not so much wind, but there's definitely still rain. And now to play in these different conditions than you're used to, the sand feels different under your feet. You jump a bit different, and the ball flies a bit different if it's wet. And so, yeah, this warm-up time I would use to get used to um, getting used to the flight of the ball and
hmm.
the conditions on court.
Yeah, no, it is always good to warm up before you play. And as you can see, most players even demand more time, but it's unfortunate that he can't demand time because there are specific time schedules that are already set in place
Yeah.
by the competition directors and the management. So I think it allows players to, just get in the game, get in the rhythm, so that when he starts playing, everything is good to go and they just battle it out.
Yeah, luckily we have enough space here at the lovely DTS venue, so there was a warm-up court for the players to get ready. So they just get these 3 to 5 minutes on the court, on the match court, while the others were setting up. They could warm up already.
Yeah, that was very thoughtful of DTS to do that because some events they will just be playing court, and then players need to now warm up in uncomfortable places, and it's always a bit tricky because they won't go full out on their warm up. They always have to limit because of the conditions that are there. And yeah, I think it was very, very thoughtful of DTS. But a special shout out to DTS for providing, the venue. They have they have proper courts, being able to accommodate and host an international event. That's a very, very great achievement by DTS, right? And
And
special shout out to, I think, Liquid Fruit. Yeah, I mean, sponsoring with refreshments. Players do need to get some refreshment because, it's nature. When you are thirsty, you need to drink, whether you're in a competition. And it's a great initiative, man.
100%. Liquid Fruit has been supporting volleyball for the last 3 years, and it's the support has been a great help to volleyball and helping us grow players and make the events more exciting. And something like this is an international event, and it's probably, if I may say so, the best organized one in the zone and one of the best venues here, definitely. Even though we're in the middle of the mountains of Windhoek. Yeah, let's see. Maybe the Lesotho girls have a bit of advantage coming from a higher altitude area as well. They're used to this kind of ball flight, also probably used to some fresher weather and rain. Whereas Malawi is probably a bit warmer and a bit more humid.
Yeah. I mean, because Malawi just came from a game, and Team Lesotho had to rest because they finished their game earlier. So, I think they need more time on the warm-up compared to Malawi. But I can see the first ref right there blowing the whistle that the warm-up is done. Let's get into business and see who is going to grab this first place.
This should be an exciting match. I think one of the important factors here is the serve if you can get tough serves going in these tough conditions, you're going to have one hand on that gold medal. And
Yes.
don't be scared. The players, sometimes you tend to limit yourself with your thoughts just because it's a final or because it's windy. Let's see what they bring. But I think both teams, they've played a lot of volleyball by the looks of it, so they should be able to really bring a good game for us.
Yeah. So they're just busy announcing the Empire. So the first referee is Ginelao Kasheta, all the way from Namibia. The lady standing right there on the post. That's Ginelao Kasheta.
She is also the technical director of the Namibian Volleyball
Yes, oh,
Federation.
yes, yes.
Very active. She's a player. Does she still play?
Yeah, she
She
is a player.
plays. She's the technical director and a qualified international referee.
Good. So that means the final is in very good hands. That means the final is very good hands.
Second referee, we have Simon Nakapanda, also from Namibia. Currently, Lesotho being announced.
So the first was Tupole number 1 and Tufoli number 2. So that's Team Lesotho for the final. And they're going against Matilda from Zambia with the jersey number 1 and Beanie with jersey number 2 right there. So that's finally set. The players are ready, the umpires are ready. We commentators already, fans already.
Yeah, we
Enjoy
go.
the final and
Apologies
support
to the
your
Zambian
favorite
fans.
team.
I might have said Malawi just now.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess
No, it's all good.
it's been a long weekend.
The players are ready, as you can see, they're on the court, the pass already. And there's a gentleman kneeling right there next to the first ref. That's Namibian hub, volleyball hub.
Namibia Beach Volleyball Hub
Yeah.
has been promoting our activities in the last few beach volleyball events. Thank you very much. They have the last videos they made of the December series has over 2 million views, which is amazing. It's pretty much all of Namibia saw it. First point goes to Lesotho. A clever little dink over there by Chapole, finding the open space.
Chapole with a great IQ. She's really, one of those players that will put the ball where no one is, and it's great play from her.
That was a great serve from Tolofi. Zambia unable to handle it. Well, we got our first monster rally. It goes the way of Zambia. Clever little shot over by Bini.
So it's a 1-1 as it stands right here, the women's finals. And let's see who really wants to take this prize home.
I think this is going to be a close match with a lot of rallies by the field.
Yes.
I did say the serve is very important, so you have to go for it, but you also have to not hit the net.
Yes.
Risk-reward ratio. Maybe a bit of nerves there from Bini from the first serve. That was a really good serve into the cross court on the shorter Zambian player. Another great shot from Chapole, looking fresher in this final.
Chapole with some great shot right there. And, they are leading the 1 point now. So it's, let's see how Zambia will bounce back. And that's a great point by Team Zambia. A great point by Matilda right there. To straight into position 6 right there in the middle of the court. That point really, that ball confuses both players because, no one, they will be confused who to take charge of it.
100%. So we call it the divorce court. It's the area where when your communication lacks, that your
Yes.
team will probably split up at some time.
Yes.
So you have to practice who takes which ball, and a team that's well played, they know. But even there, it happens sometimes that your communication lacks.
What an ace! What an ace by Toffoli. Ace by Toffoli right there. And, it's very disappointing if you are on the other team. The ball, hard serving, just touches the net and goes in your court right there. Because you were expecting it to come to you.
100%. In beach volleyball, if the ball clips the net and rolls over, it's a live ball. It's not a second serve or a let.
Yes.
You have to play it. So as a player, you see the hard, tough serve coming, and you're on your back foot, and it just bounces and drops. So you have to somehow try and get it, but Zambia was not able to do that. Score now 3-5. We saw another net serve from Toffoli, but there she does a great deep pokey on the second ball, finding the open court.
Toffoli is an interesting player to watch, man, because he does some trick shots that even you as a viewer, you weren't expecting it. So let's see how she'll keep up with the plays.
Yeah, the Lesotho girls seem to have gotten into the head of the Matilda here a bit. She's struggling to find a rhythm. They're bringing tough serves. She can definitely play and receive. But maybe the wet weather tough serves. There we go, a better pass. Oh, too close to the net. Net touch. Early advantage here for Lesotho.
So it's
8-3.
8-3.
Our score on our live score says something else. There we go, corrected.
So Lesotho leading with 8 points and Zambia 3.
100%. That's a better pass and a good attack, but Tolofi picking up. And with a big swing, clips the net as well. Habutzi.
Get spike from Toffoli right there. And he's she's into this game. You can see she's hyped up, the way she celebrates the points, and that's good. That's the energy we need in the final.
Yeah, it looks like at the moment that Lesotho is a bit more calm and pitched up for the final, where the Zambian girls seem to be a bit hesitant and doubting themselves. The ref calling a double touch there. A hard-driven ball played with open hands upwards. Sometimes it can be called as a double touch, sometimes it gets slipped. So
yeah, it's quite tricky. So the ref really needs to make sure that when he calls that, is good play.
that's a big swing by Zambia, showing why they are here in the final.
Zambia coming back into the game with a spike from that is from
Bini.
Benny. I mean, if they start playing like that, I don't think they'll be behind with such a margin.
It was a warning signal for the Lesotho girls. They have to
Yes.
know that they have to keep the ball off Bini. That's a great dig there. Pokey off the block. Zambia are able to recycle the ball but not get it over the net.
Good play right there from Lesotho. And it's Toffoli on the serve.
11-4. Early lead of 7 points. Another good serve, but this time handled nicely. The set just drifting a bit close, maybe a bit of wind.
Yeah.
12-4.
The conditions are also not ideal for the players right now, so they are just trying their best.
So Zambia did have a longer semi-final. They played a 3-setter against Zimbabwe. So maybe the energy in the legs not quite there. That's a great pickup there from Lesotho, and a conversion hitting the line. That was really great play there from Chapole.
So it's the same ball that the Voss ball we're talking about. You know, it's quite tricky. You know, it gives both players an edge. Should I go for it? Should I not go for it? So yeah. So you can see Matilda and Beanie right there, just getting a pep talk from their coach that, guys, you need to improve. You need to do this and this. You know, as a coach, you are in the best position to tell the players what to do, because you have an oversight of the whole game compared to you as a player in the court.
As a coach, is also the worst position because you can't do anything about it.
Fact.
So each team has one timeout per set. Here, the Zambian girls feeling that they're falling behind, calling the timeout so that they maybe can get their head into the game. It's far from over. They might be a few points behind in this first set, but you have to win 2 sets to win a game.
So it's a serve from Lesotho.
That's a nice reception there. The set a bit further back, a nice deep swing, but handled nicely by Lesotho. What a cut there.
That's a shot.
That was a great pickup from the swing, and then an excellent set from Tolofi and Chipole, just with a nice cut shot there.
Great shot right there. Chapole just making sure, just telling everyone that why they are in the final.
And that last play got into the head of the player there, of Matilda.
Yeah.
She had a good swing, but now she felt she had to do more than necessary because of the great defense. And now she made one mistake, cost her 2 points.
Reception. Good defense.
And then a third mistake right away, so 16-4. This is one step closer to the gold medal for Lesotho.
No, Lesotho is really drifting away, and their head is in this game. That's a serve in the net. I mean, Zambia I don't know, they need to get their head in the game, because they are really giving Lesotho a very large margin now, and it's very, very going to be difficult for them to come back from under 10.
We are now halfway through the set, 21 points played. We have a technical timeout. Usually the score is a lot closer than this, but unfortunately or fortunately for Lesotho, they've really played well. They've served excellent, good, tough, deep serves. That was a bit tough for Zambia to handle. And once the Zambians had a good set, a good dig and a good set, they were unable to convert. Lesotho was just over everything, picking it up. Either they studied their opponents or they've pitched up. And it's a funny game when you make one or two mistakes. Your head is out of it. Very quickly, all of a sudden, you're 10 points behind.
Yeah. As you can see, Zambia, I mean, Lesotho right there just dominating Zambia, coming out all guns blazing.
There we could see the double touch called by the ref in slow motion.
Yeah.
She played it with open hands facing upwards, so that's a right call by the ref.
So from Zambia, good pick
Very
up.
tentative serve. She didn't really try to hit an ace or go for a strong, powerful serve.
Free ball.
That's another great pickup.
And it's a play by Lesotho. That's a Chipole with a good, shot.
Little dink shot over the net, finding the open court. Both Zambian players covering the back.
Yes.
Deciding not to block because the point was built up from far back in the court.
Look at that defense.
That was an excellent shot, but Lesotho still managed to get a touch on it. At the moment, they're psyched up. They're getting fingers to everything. Making life difficult for Zambia and just getting in your head. Even though it was a good shot, they touched it. They're showing them, I touched the ball.
Yes.
You have to play better. So it puts the pressure on Zambia.
It really gets in the mind of the player,
Even though they won the point, the pressure was still on them.
Yes. Good save.
That's a cheeky dig over. Zambia not expecting that. Maybe legs a bit tired.
What a play. What a play from
So
Team
now we
Lesotho.
go 18-6. 3 more points needed for them to wrap up this first set. The referee's just clarifying who is to serve, or the score is incorrect on the second table. There we can see what the pressure did of touching that last cut shot. Now she played it into the net, the young Matilda. In the semi-final, they really played an excellent game, pushing Zimbabwe all the way.
Yes, I think they just need to, come with a different strategy comes the second set, because if this is how they're going to play in the second set, then Lesotho will be the champions. So.
Free ticket to the gold medal, right?
Yes, because it's one game it's a 1 point game for Lesotho, and Zambia is 6.
Can Lesotho close out first time? They go over on 1, and they finish it up 21-6.
That's a crazy score line right there. Lesotho giving a bold statement that we are the champions, that we want to take the championship. So if you want to take it from us, you really need to do your best and come out all guns blazing. Because final it's under 10. It's quite absurd.
I think the Zambians will be a bit disappointed with that performance. They know they can play better. Maybe they're not used to this rainy weather we've got here. But I have to give credit where credit is due. And as we can see with this slow motion shot, the Lesotho girls, Tolofi and Chapole, they came on, switched on. They were getting everything. They were diving. They were serving really good, tough, deep float serves. And the Zambians just couldn't find an answer yet.
Yes, I think the Zambians need to come the second set with a different approach, because the first approach in the first set wasn't ideal for the team. So, they need to they need to read their opponents. I feel like now they've read their opponents. Let's see what the coach will suggest and what the coach will set up in order for them to, win this set, and then they go for a tiebreak.
Yeah, we'll see now. Maybe if Lesotho comes out firing, gets an early lead, then I think it will be wrapped up quite quickly. But I hope that we see a match here that Zambia switches on. They're very competitive. I'm sure they'll be ready for a fight this set. Let's see what happens.
I mean, they beat Zimbabwe. I don't know why they cannot do it here.
They also beat some really good teams on the way to the top. They beat some good Namibian teams to be here.
Yes.
That was a really good serve. There we go, Zambia.
That's what we're talking about.
Taking the lead. That was a really, really good serve from Tolofi. Flat, hard, clipping the net on the line. And Matilda picked that up like it was a relaxing little free ball, and she converted. And now she also brought a better serve.
That's out.
And Tolofi hits it out. Now, are we seeing the opposite this set? Are the roles reversed?
That seems to be how it's going right now. I mean, Zambia coming back with 2 points just from the beginning, and it was the other way around in the first set. So let's see what this game has in store for us, man.
The Zambians came out with a different intensity to this game. This is also a nice deep serve. Not as powerful as the last one. Block out. That's a good use of the block there from Chapole to get the touch out.
And Lesotho gets their first point of set 2. Let's see if they can consistently make points and take the lead, because Zambia is currently leading with 1 point.
That's the divorce code I was talking about.
That's an A-save. A-save / divorce code.
Right in the middle of the players. It's usually the teams decide before the time either the stronger attacker takes the middle or the player that's further away, so the diagonal player. But sometimes the ball just comes. Ooh, that was a nice hit from Matilda.
You know, this is what they were supposed to do in the first set. You know, going back, I mean, coming with spiking and all, because they didn't spike any single ball in the first set. So I think they came with a different approach right now, which is working for them.
They're receiving the ball a lot better, and that enables them to spike. So they're just concentrating a bit more, and they're switched on. But score's all tied up at 3 now. A bit disappointing there with the service mistake. That's a great pickup by Tolofi, and Chapole with a great cut shot. Dink down the line. Now we're seeing beach volleyball, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, this is the Zambia we know.
This is what we wanted to see, right?
Yes. Because this is how it's finally supposed to be. You know, be competitive. Because the first set is like they're very, very dominated and didn't look good. Good serve. Good pickup. That's a good pickup right there from Lesotho.
This is an exciting rally here. Good set. That's a great swing. Hits the line. Ricardo, the linesman, Rivaldo. You know, says they touched the line. 5-3.
Zambia coming back with a banger now. You know, they are in it now to win it. You know, they are leading with 2 points. Zambia 5, Lesotho 3. Let's see if they can keep the lead.
That's another really good deep float serve with lots of power on it, but well controlled. But the shot went out.
Yeah, the shot went out. I think it's also, you know what you said about things getting players' minds. So I think it's getting Lesotho's players' minds now that, you know, so these kids can play like that.
Yeah,
they can attack, and we are feeling to cover.
They were already celebrating the medal, and now the other team comes out firing the second set, so they need to switch on again. Oh, what a great line roll there from Matilda.
What a shot, what a shot.
She turned her wrist nicely there to find the open court. Both Lesotho players thought she's hitting cross court, and just that little wrist roll deceiving them.
So the points are 7 to Zambia, and 3 to Lesotho, 4 now, 4 to Lesotho. You know, it's quite interesting. That's what we're saying, volleyball, it's anyone's game. You can win the first set with under 10, but you can lose the second set as well.
Yeah, sometimes it's also a good wake-up call for a team. If they lose the first set, that they start playing properly, like we see Zambia here. There was another excellent shot from Matilda.
Yo, Matilda carrying the Zambian team on her shoulder right now. It's like, give me every ball, I'll pass, give me every ball. Because I think, you know, the Lesotho team is trying to give all the balls to Chipole. I mean, to Matilda since she's the shorter one in the team.
Yeah,
But it's going the other way around for them.
yeah, but we saw a nice warning in the previous set from Beni, where she really unleashed one. So the Lesotho girls know how dangerous she is. Let's see if she can bring a dangerous serve here.
Yes.
A net roller going the way of Zambia, clipping the top 10-4 at the
10-4.
second side. We got really a reversal here of the first set.
No, it is a reversal.
One team has pitched up and the other one's still in the timeout.
I was definitely not expecting this, man. You know, volleyball is full of surprises.
You were already preparing your notes for the finals for the men's. And now we've got a game on our hands here, which is very nice to see. That was a good pokey to save that ball being set on the net.
And that leaves Lesotho to 5 and Zambia in the lead with 10 points.
Here we go. Tolofi with the serve down the line on Matilda. This time Lesotho changing the tactics and choosing to block, and the first block of the game.
Yeah, you know, it's all about reading the opponent. So, you know, if this is not working, you must, you know, try something new and just go on with the game.
That's 100%. You must be able to quickly change the tactics. If you realize something is not working, oh, we're down, what can we do? Okay, let's try blocking, let's try switch sides, let's try serving the other player, let's try serving from the left to the right or from the right to the left.
That's a serve. Good play.
That was a miss there from Beni, the ball just being floating over. She should have had that. Just watch it drop. That means this side change, Lesotho has scored 3 points to 1, so they close the gap to 7-11.
It's a good save right there.
They're trying to serve the taller player. He does a nice line shot, but Tolofi was there, just not able to control the ball.
Yeah, it was just a matter of controlling it back into the court, and she failed to do that.
So Bene with the serve. That's a better serve. She's hit the net twice already this set.
Good defense right there.
And a good shot as well to put the pressure back on Lesotho. And what a line roll, hitting the line there from Chapole.
Good play from Chapole right there. You know, she realized that the Zambian players are in like half the line of the court and just placed it back behind them, and they couldn't just defend it. Good pick up. And it's a point for Zambia.
Matilda with a good swing with the top of the block.
You know, Matilda's really came out here just spiking every ball that she gets. She's spiking, you know, and it's working for Zambia.
The coach must have said something that really got them motivated in that break between the sets. So now again we've got the technical timeout. Once again, for the viewers that have just tuned in, we've beach volleyball. We play best of 3 sets. The first set are played for 21, and the second set also 21. The third set only goes to 15. You have to have a 2 clear point advantage to win the set. Meaning if it's 20 all, we go into sudden death until one team leads by 2 clear points. Here we go. Players getting back onto court. Can Lesotho turn this set around, or Zambia wrap it up and take it to a third and deciding set?
Let's see who really needs it. And I feel like so far Zambia has been the better team in this set. Let's see if they can keep that momentum, and let's see if they can take the set.
Matilda serves it on Tolofi. Net touch there from the blocker Bini.
That was a good defense by Matilda right there.
Yeah, Matilda had it, and unfortunately her blocker touched the net.
Yeah.
Let's see, Chapole on the service line. Does it good float, but it floats just wide. It's difficult to find the balance between getting a tough serve and not making the mistake.
Very difficult, especially in this final,
Yeah, in these conditions.
Yeah.
But if you just give the ball over, the other team is going to hammer you. So you have to put some power. That was a really good shot there from Chapole.
Very good shot.
Does it rolling it past the block into the open court, down the line.
So the score is Zambia 14 and Lesotho 10.
That's a good attack there from Lesotho, bringing the gap back to 3 points, 11 to 14.
Yes.
Will Tolofi bring the magic here with the serve? Serves it down the line on Matilda. And a big block there.
That's
Those
a big
that
block.
don't know the rules might think, why is she carrying the ball? If you do a blocking motion close to the net and you contact the ball higher than the net, you can throw it down. That's a beautiful shot from Matilda.
What a shot.
That was some magic right there.
What a shot. Just straight on the line.
She saw Tolofi running down the line and she just dinked it into the open court right in front of her. Tolofi playing the first ball back over, catching the serve out of guard. Matilda unable to cover that.
So fine, she looks thought she twisted the arm or something.
13 to 15 now. Lesotho close the gap to 2 points.
Lesotho is really coming back into the game, and if they do manage to turn it around, then they really do deserve the crown.
That's a good shot there, Matilda, finding the open court.
Matilda putting the team Zambia on her shoulders, because the Lesotho players are just serving on a beanie. So Matilda's trying all the best to just equalize and make all the points as much as she can.
That's a good little shot there from Chapole. You saw that Beanie had decided not to block and broke. I have to commend Beanie. She's been setting excellently, giving nice balls for her partner to make those points. And there she goes on the second ball. Didn't place it in the open court.
Good play.
Good pick up there by Matilda. Net touch called by against Tolofi.
And the point goes to Zambia, making it 17 to 14 to Lesotho. The sets are 1-0. Lesotho is one set. Let's see if Zambia can take this one in the coop, maybe for a tie break.
Beanie had the chance to throw the ball down there, but she clipped the top of the net.
I think it was just missed timing for the block.
15 to 17. That's the gifts you have to take if you want to win games. If
Yes.
the opponents give you gifts, you must accept them with open arms.
Exactly. There's a good serve by Lesotho.
And the gap is down to 1 point, 16 to 17.
Chapole, the good serve right there. Very powerful, very powerful floater serve.
Currently the wind has died down a bit, the rain has died down a bit. It's still very fresh here. Not the hot Windhoek we're used to when we have tournaments here.
Yes.
18 to 16, that serve going long. Zambia need 3 more points to take the match into a deciding tie break. Third set. Beanie, can she find something from the service line? Just dinks it over, a little float down the line. Matilda has figured out when Chapole is using the cut shot, and she's really picking up everything and finds the open court.
Matilda right there with a great shot again. So I said earlier, she's doing her best, and she's really just proving everyone that why she's representing Zambia. out of all players, athletes in Zambia, she is one of the chosen ones, and she is putting on a display while she's here. Okay, say from Zambia.
She has definitely put on display some magic shots in the second set.
Definitely. So they need 1 point to...
That serve was out, so the score is 17-19.
Oh.
That's a good shot, good pick up there. Double touch called by the referee. That set not coming out clean by Tolofi. Technical fault. Zambia has the set point. Can they finish this set and take it into a deciding third set? Good serve down the middle. That's a great attack by Chapole. Getting a set from way back behind her and then still having the vision to roll it into the open court.
Great attack right there. Let's see if Zambia can get a good pass and end this game. End this set.
Net touch by Matilda. She was trying to go for a bit too much there. It was on to swing at it. Well, unfortunately, she touched the net. 19-20. Can she keep her nerves this time? Chapole serves it on Matilda. A nice set there from Bini. This time she's cautious, just plays it over. And Chapole had the chance to tie it up, but gifts the set to Zambia. 21-19. We are going into a deciding third and final set.
No, this is what you call a final. Cause I was wondering, 2-0, under 5, under 10. Why did you come into the final in the first place? But Zambia really just showed us that why they are here in the final. Great teamwork. Great shots from Matilda. Putting the Zambian team on her shoulder, and see the Empire Sages making a toss for the third set. That is going to be up to 15 points. So whoever reaches 15 points first will be the overall winner for this, champion Zone 6 Beach Volleyball Tour champions.
As we watch some of the highlights, just the technical aspect, the toss is done before the game, and the winner of the toss can choose if they want which side they want, or if they want to serve, or if they want to receive. They can choose one of the three. And the other team can then choose one of the remaining two options. And the second set, the team that lost the toss on the first set can choose first. And then in the third set, you have a new toss. It makes a big difference if there's wind or sun in your eyes or rain clattering down. One side can really be more favorable to play in than the other. Here we go. Players getting onto the court for the third and final deciding set. Will Lesotho finish what they started in the first set, or will Zambia, the comeback kids, come and finish the business that they wanted to finish in the second set? Tolofi serves it once again on Matilda. Bini with a good set.
And that's a point to Lesotho. It was a spike in the net right there by Matilda. So I hope Zambia doesn't repeat what they did in the first set. So let's hope for the best for all the teams here.
Tolofi on the service line. She'll probably do another of those deep floats down the line. This time, Matilda with a pokey over both Lesotho players.
Great shot, great shot.
1-1. Every point crucial. You might think that 15 and 21 is not that much of a difference. But as a player, I can tell you those 15 points come a lot faster than you realize. And a little run of 2-3 mistakes can cost you the game.
Good defense.
Good hustle there from Zambia to keep it alive. Tolofi with a clever dink into the space over the blocker. That ball hit the line pretty much.
Just finding where there's no Zambian player, and she managed to make a point. So
catching them a bit off guard. They didn't expect that ball to be dug over. Now Chapole on the service line.
Good serve right there.
Well handled by Matilda though. And she finds the back of the court.
Matilda again with the spike, man.
2-all we've got here in the third and final set. One apiece. The first set dominating victory by Lesotho 21-8. The second set a close affair in favor of Zambia 21-19. And now this third set 3-2 at the first side change. In the third set you also change sides every 5 points, not every 7.
That was a cheeky shot. You know, Toffoli went like he's going to spike and the ball went the other side, so she just left it.
Yeah. So usually you try and set your teammate, but there she set the ball over. Technical fault here. Net touch called by the second referee on Bini.
You know, I think Zambians really just need to reduce their errors, because these points are going to cost them at the end of the set.
100%. This time Bini picks up the ball. The set is too far wide from Matilda for her to really attack. Good block. The ball has to come over. Nice control there from Matilda. Here she has a chance to take the point. And it's a monster block from Tolofi. 5-2. They're building up a little lead. As you said, the errors creeping in.
Yes. You know, Matilda really just needs to get her head back in the game and do what she was doing in the second set.
I have to say that Lesotho is turning up the pressure here. They're bringing good serves. That was a
Look at that shot.
Good, nice little shot. Finding the open space. 3-5.
Beautiful shot from Matilda right there. So the serve, Zambia with the serve. That's Matilda on the serve.
Floats it into the middle. Tolofi plays it, and
That's
it seems to be a tactic here from Lesotho to dig that second ball over. How will Zambia respond? Do they have answers? Do they have ideas? Maybe have the blocker stand a bit further back to cover more space. They've been caught out twice now.
Yeah.
That was a good serve. A great set from Bini of that dig. And Matilda converts. Tolofi not able to pick it up.
What a smart play from Matilda right there. You know, Matilda is she's quite a very smart girl. The way she places the ball, the way she swings and attack, you can see she knows what she's doing.
Crafty little player, Matilda. She's really has a strong wrist and can control the ball nicely. That was the first serve from Bini that I saw that's a bit more powerful, and Tolofi got into a bit of trouble. And it works out for Zambia, because Lesotho gave the ball back to them and they converted off the block.
You know, Lesotho is trying to block Matilda, but you know, she's just too smart. She knows where to place the ball, even though there's a block. Good serve.
That's another good serve. Bini finding a rhythm on the service line here. But Chapoli says, no way. This is my point.
A good, just a good point from Chapoli right there.
So Chapoli on the service line. The ref saying Tolofi must serve. Tolofi number 1 on the service line.
Yeah, so in beach volleyball, a player can never serve twice consecutively. You know, they need to give each other chances.
So you win the serve as a team, and the team serves until they lose the serve, that player.
Yes.
So now we see Tolofi, she won a point off her serve, so now she serves again. They got a little lead now, 8-5, 3 points. Zambia was closing in. Bini taking that ball. Matilda pushing it close. And that ball too hot to handle for Tolofi. And we got a game on here, 6-8.
So it's a 2-point difference right now between Lesotho and Zambia. Let's see if Zambia can come back and actually win the game.
Tension rising here, and the people watching, they can feel that it's going to be a close game. Lesotho fans are quieting down. They're a bit nervous, but the players not quieting down and going 9-6 at this side change.
So it's Lesotho on the serve. That's Tolofi on the serve, right? I mean, that's Chapole on the serve. And let's see. It's a
She
good
serves it
service.
down the middle. Beanie takes it. And she drops it short. Siding out 7-9.
Now I'm seeing why Team Lesotho is not serving to Bini. Because
Beanie,
she has a good wrist as well, eh?
Beanie, I think, she hit one nice ball in the first set. I think she can really unleash if she gets the right set. But she's taking a lot of the court. That's a good leave by Matilda. Good communication from Zambia to leave that ball. The gap
Yes.
down to 1, 8-9. We're getting to the business end of this game.
Yeah, Zambian team catching up right here. And tension rises for Team Lesotho.
Bini with a good deep float serve. But Chapole able to get it back. Matilda with a nice pickup. Hits the net.
Tilda hits the net right
She had a
there.
chance to equalize. Will that be the crucial mistake?
So
Or will they
Lesotho
get
10.
a chance?
Lesotho 10 and Zambia 8. 2-point difference. You know, Team Zambia had a chance to equalize and stay in the game, but they're still in the game. Let's see what they'll do this coming points.
It's a great grind shot from Matilda. The block there. Finding the open space next to the block with a great roll shot.
Good shot by Matilda
Great
like
wrist
that.
roll. 9-10. Zambia not backing down. They're here to win. Tolofi trying to bring the power, clips the top of the net. This time, Matilda trying to play the second ball over. But Chapole, she was wide awake to it. She knows that tactic.
Yes.
And converts with a great swing down the middle.
You know, I feel like Matilda is just supposed to, set for her partner, and she could have done something. But she did try something, and it's just that the ball was too high and the opponent could reach the ball.
Yeah. So, yeah, the ball was definitely played too high. The better, well, in hindsight, it's easy to say. It would have been better to set probably. No block this time. Dinks it short. Great pickup by Chapole. Matilda with a one-arm dig behind her. Can she convert? Plays it straight to Tolofi. Tolofi. The set over once more by Chapole. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but it worked. There's no pictures on the scorecard.
That's a point to Zambia. It's a reach over.
Net touch called by the ref. Still not sure what the ref's called.
I think it was a reach over.
Reach over. You're not allowed to play the ball on the opponent's side of the net. This time, Tolofi with a little dink. Pokey finding the short open space. 12-10.
You know, in volleyball, 2 points. They sound like a lot of points, but it's very few. And team can catch up anytime.
That's it. Sometimes those 2 points feel like forever, but sometimes you just melt them away.
Yes.
Especially if you play shots like that, like Matilda there, 11-12. Now it's only 1 point. One good serve gets Zambia back to equal. That's a good reception by Chapole. She's been going for that cut shot all day. That's a great save from Matilda. Out ball by Chapole. That was a great rally. Bini had to set overhand with two hands together because she couldn't reach it otherwise. And Matilda did an excellent reach to play that ball deep into the middle.
And the game is tied right here. 12 sides. And let's see, 3 points. Let's see who's going to make 3 points to become the champions of this tournament.
It's definitely game on now. Chapole going with the cut shot. Matilda reads it again. Blocked by Tolofi, picked up by Bini. This is exciting volleyball. Dinks it over on first. Bini!
That's a point for Zambia. Bini with a dink right over the net.
13-12 at the side change. Zambia leading for the first time in this third and the final set.
You know, earlier I was saying 2 points is nothing. And look at the scores now. Team Zambia is back leading.
3 in a row for Zambia.
Good play by the Zambian team right
If
here.
Lesotho get 3 in a row now, they win. If Zambia get 2, they win. That's a good controlled serve, good controlled dig. Chapole, ruthless. Tying it up at 13 all. Bini deciding not to block. That's the first real line shot I've seen from Chapole. So he's been really going to the cut shot the whole time. And Matilda had picked that up. And it was a very clever tactical change from Chapole. But she serves in the net. This sets up match point for Zambia.
So
Can they
1
convert?
point away from being champions, Team Zambia.
After that first set, this is a real comeback story. Can they convert? Bini on the service line.
Let's see what she has in stock for us here. Bini with the serve.
On Tolofi, who controls it nicely. Short dig, Matilda gets it up. Plays a deep line shot, Tolofi picks it up. Good swing from Tolofi, 14 apiece.
Tolofi was like, no way, no way. I'm still in this game.
That was great volleyball from both teams. 14 apiece. Zambia had a chance to convert, couldn't take it. Oh, that's a mistake from Matilda, setting up match point for Lesotho. I feel like both teams deserve this medal now, this gold medal.
They're displaying good volleyball, so whoever takes it really just deserves it, man.
Tolofi on the service line. White serve, 15 apiece. She thought she had it. She was going down to celebrate. The ball just drifted wide. I'd say a good leave from Matilda then.
Funny game volleyball it is. You know, we have a last chance just to make a point and finish the game. And you always make those minimal mistakes, you know.
This is small margins now. There's no room for making mistakes, actually. And Matilda going with the safe serve. Chapole once again going with the cut shot. Tolofi with a one-handed dig. Not able to convert. Chapole down the line. Read by both Zambian players. Good block.
It's a ball out.
But the backwards dig over, just going long.
I think I saw Matilda signing to the partner that played over because I think she was a little bit tired.
She had to play it over.
Yes.
Remember, in beach volleyball, the block counts as your first contact.
Oh, yes.
That was a clever serve from Chapole. Changing it up, serving on Bini, getting the ace, and wrapping up the game. 17-15 in the third set. Well done to Lesotho. And well done, Zambia, for excellent beach volleyball, especially in the third and final set.
Good volleyball being displayed right there. You know, both teams really just battled it out. You know, Zambia losing 5-21 in the first set. And, they came back. They could have actually taken the title as well, you know.
They had a match point at 14-13. They couldn't convert it.
Yes.
And Lesotho also had 2 match points and only took the second one.
No, good final by the ladies here, Team Lesotho vs Zambia. So congratulations to Team Lesotho, that is Toffoli and Chapole, for being the CAVB Zone 6 Beach Volleyball Tour 2026 champions. And, it all smiles on their face. They really had to put up their A game in the final. And, from the group stages, every game, it was a continuous effort. And look where it led them to glory. And it's good display.
100%. They really did well to win all 4 games today. It was cutthroat. You didn't have a chance to make any mistakes. The players supporting each other, the Zambian girls congratulating Lesotho as well. The Lesotho girls, they beat a really strong team of Namibia from Lamish Harris and Albertina. And they had some other tough games in the day. Playing 4 games in a day is really not easy.
That is really not, especially in beach, because it's more physically demanding and you really need to have endurance,
The sand drains your energy. You're not tired like if you've run a marathon, you're not full set, but all of a sudden you realize you can't move your legs anymore.
So next up is the highlights.
The game started. Lesotho started off early. They dominated that first set. A dig over there instead of setting the ball, fooling the Zambian girls, getting an easy dig over to get a point. Lesotho had some good tactical ideas, but Zambia was really hustling hard, trying to get every ball back. Tolofi had some big swings in the game.
Yes,
This one clipping the top of the net, and Matilda unable to get it.
good defense right there from Lesotho.
And Tolofi seeing that Chapole is down on 2 knees and going on the option attack. That's clever volleyball.
Good display. Good set by Lesotho in the first set. You know, they dominated the whole set, making really things difficult for Zambia. But Zambia came back in the second set.
That cut shot from Tolofi worked magic early on. We had really dominated the first set, and the second set, the Matilda picked up on that cut shot.
Yes, so we'll be leaving you the highlights. Next up will be the men's final, Angola versus South Africa. We'll be back. We'll be right back in a few. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live here in DDS Olympia. So we are waiting for the men's final, men's final, which is between
Second referee
Angola
from
and
Lesotho,
South Africa. So right now they're just announcing the empires. The first ref is from
And we start with the finalists.
Zimbabwe, and it goes by the name
From
of Ineas Kondo. And the second ref
Angola,
is Mofokeng
with the
Thotu,
number 1,
all the way from
Afonso.
Lesotho. So number one team Angola, that is Afonso.
And his
Afonso
partner with
jersey
the number
number
2,
one right there.
Carlos.
And number two goes by the name Carlos. That's Carlos is jersey number 2. And the go-to that goes to Team South Africa
With the number 1,
with
Danilo
number
van
1
Riebeeck.
Danilo. Danilo is number 1 representing South Africa right there. And then number 2 is Dingi.
With the number 2,
Dingi representing
Ndingi
South Africa as well.
from Durban.
It's an exciting final. Very, very two competitive teams. Angola just making their signature move as always. Kneeling just to thank the Almighty. And, it's going to be a great match. What do you think, Mr. Conrad?
This is going to be a really exciting match. We've got the power and explosiveness of Angola facing the big block of Danilo and the skill and crafty shots of Mtokoziso Ndingi. All 4 players are very experienced beach players. The Angolan pair have an excellent coach, Moraes, who's been at the Olympics himself. Oh, we start the game off with a headshot.
Headshot straight from the first point of the set.
Mtoko unleashing.
That's quite surprising.
Carlos misread that a bit. He didn't expect that shot. He thought a cut shot is coming. He ran straight into that. That will be one for the highlight reel.
I feel like they've set Angola up now. They are filled up. They don't know what's coming next in store for them.
Carlos loves to be psyched up. He goes for a roll shot. Great block by Danilo. The jump set, good skills. Just letting Danilo delay a bit. Giving the first Alfonso the option to just get an easy point.
The skill it takes one to jump set in beach volleyball.
It's jumping in sand itself is hard enough, and then trying to set in the air. A serve. There we see the adrenaline coming out. Angola is ready to go.
All fold up,
2-1.
passionate.
As we were saying about the jump set, being in the air, you really have to have a strong core and strong shoulders to be able to jump set. And there's a good reason why we do it. Because you want to have a multi-dimensional attack. You want the opponent not to know that you are definitely setting or definitely attacking.
100%.
So we want to have that blocker just delay for that small little second. That, as we saw there with the jump set, Danilo was a bit late, so then Alfonso had an easy roll shot to make the point.
100%.
Danilo going for the big jump serve.
And he just goes wide out.
They'll probably keep on going for that because this Angola team is fire. If you just give them the ball, they will absolutely hammer you. And the semi-final against the Cuff brothers, they didn't make any mistakes. Oh, there we see a little mistakes. He had a little chance to throw it down on the block, but it went long.
That was a good block right there by Team Angola.
But it went out the back.
Yeah.
So good. 3 apiece. Togo clips the top of the net. Danilo going on 2, but red ball Alfonso. Ooh, there we go. Big
Monster
block. The ref called a carry before that though, technical error on the set.
Monster block.
But still, that monster block was a statement from Danilo. You want to bring big swings? I want those big swings as well.
No, it's going to be an intense game right here in front of us. Very, very excited,
And Togo's his way on the service line. Togo. Little jump float onto the smaller player. Passed over Danilo. Gets the overpass. Throws it down. 5-3.
Danilo is quite effective when it comes to blocking, attacking. He's a complete player.
Yeah, with Ntogo today, he's playing as a blocker, but with his other partner Heiko Güter,
Hmm.
he usually plays defense or they play split block. Oh, that's a nice serve by Ntogo. There we see the jump set, but Danilo gets a hand in and gets up. What a shot from Ntogo!
Toko sees it, the shot right there. Beautiful stuff, man.
That was great work from Danilo to keep that ball alive. He was absolutely fooled on that jump set, but somehow still managed to block the ball and then get a set, and then Mtoko siding out.
So it's 6 to South Africa and 3 to Angola.
There we go. That's the jump set, but he didn't set it for his partner. He didn't hit it. He just knocked it over, set it over, straight square with the shoulders.
That was very smart from Afonso.
In beach volleyball, you cannot set the ball over sideways. So you have to keep it perpendicular to your shoulders. And Alfonso had perfect execution there. Also perfectly clean set.
Kala on the serve.
Serving on Togo. There we go. Big block from Angola this time.
What a block.
Very athletic Alfonso. He can get way up there. He can also really hammer a ball down if he gets the chance.
Good floater serve by Carlos. And it's another block from Afonso.
Back-to-back blocks there, taking them into the lead, 7-6.
Very
That
good
set
blocks.
drafting into the block. A bit of a mistake there from Danilo. Carlos on the service line. Serves. Danilo goes on two. Blocked. Ref calls no pass. South Africa will dispute this. They'll say the blocker touched it. The
Yeah.
referee has the best view of that. Difficult to say from here.
So, you know, it's volleyball. Some players who always dispute
I
the
think
ref.
that's 8-6. We actually have a side change. Or
Yeah.
did they play replay? Toko scared of the block. Danilo reaching, but not reaching far enough. Now it's 8-6.
What a hit. An amazing hit by Carlos right here. You know, and it's quite surprising for Danilo to jump and then you're still able to reach the ball. It's quite impressive, man.
Yeah, so the Alfonso has really, and also in the previous semi-final we saw, he has such good vision on that jump set. If the blocker does not commit to him, he unleashes the ball down the line.
Yes.
And if you do block him, then he sets it. So he's really well coached, excellent skills. This time Ntogo going for power, but missing the court. This gives Angola a 3-point lead.
Good display being shown by these two teams. You know, it's quite an intense game, and you see the teams are really giving all their what they've got.
100%. So South Africa calling this timeout, using the timeout relatively early in the game, but just trying to break the rhythm of Angola. South Africa don't have a coach here, so they have to just regroup by themselves. There we see that first shot of Mtoko hitting Carlos in the face.
First point of the game, and it's a hit. I think he didn't expect it.
Boom!
And it was with the left hand.
Yeah, Toko, a really good left-handed player. Now he's, can they bring more of that? Because after that, Angola has been getting the upper hand, 9-6.
Goal the serve.
And Toko has to get a bit of a better pass so that maybe Danilo can look at that option attack. But that was a really good line roll. 7-9. Let's see, Danilo will bring the big jump serve, I think.
Danilo on the serve.
Going. That's a big jump serve just out the back. Not much wind to speak of at the moment. It's quite chilly out here. The fans all wearing jackets, but I think the action on court is super hot.
If you're in the one in the court, you wouldn't be thinking about a jacket, you know.
No way.
Good pass.
Oh, hit the antenna.
That's the antenna right
Set
there.
was too far. So Africa arguing, saying it didn't hit the antenna.
Yeah, they did the antenna.
Danilo's convinced it didn't hit the antenna. From my perspective, it looked like it. Let's see what refs call. They say it hit the antenna. The second ref had a good vision of that. Alfonso on the service line. He's got a nice little jump float. There he goes for a short jump float. Danilo going for the option, a bit in anger from the previous goal.
And a good
gets
block by
stuff blocked.
Alphonse.
It was the right thing to take the option attack because the server has to run in and speed up.
Oh, that's a good block. Good save.
Clever. Oh. Reach over called by the ref. Alfonso also not arguing. So from
I mean, that
we don't have a
displays,
side view.
that
But,
displays good sportsmanship, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes arguing with a referee doesn't really help, and it gives a bad image. And
or you just know that you made a mistake.
yeah.
Yeah. As a captain on the court, you're allowed to ask the referee and query things. Obviously, the emotions in the game. It's a heated game. Everyone wants to win. This time, Alfonso tooling the block of Danilo, getting it off the block. They've built up quite a lead here, 13-8.
Yeah.
Angola, strong team. They've had some good matches this morning. Their first game was against South Africa. Unfortunately, they dispatched us easily. Myself and Rupert Stroh. And then the second game of the day, they took on Baleufi and Trevor from Botswana. That was a cracker of a match.
Yeah.
I thought after that game they would be out of energy. They went all the way 15-13 in the third set. Baleufi and Trevor are really good players, and they really pushed each other. And the semi-finals, they took on the Kraft brothers, the local boys, who know the conditions. And I thought that's going to be an easy game for the Namibians, but the Angolans just kept getting energy and energy. And here in the final, it's the same thing. They just don't stop.
I mean, these guys' endurance is questionable, man. I think there was a time I saw them playing here again. The last tournament they played here.
When we had the German development team here, the German Open there.
They played back to back.
I think that day they played 7 games in a row and they still made it to the
Impressive, man.
semi-finals.
Serving the net right there from Carlos. I know that South Africa quite started the game so well, and right now they are trailing, so they really need to, do something and get back in the game.
I think Mthokozizwe's passing is a bit off. It needs to be in such a range where you can either attack the second ball or get a good set.
That's a monster hit from
That
Carlos.
was through the block. Danilo not strong enough to handle that power.
Power is too much.
That was really odd.
So Angola with 14 points, South Africa 9.
Float serve. Danilo going for the option, clipping off the net. Mthokozizwe is still not 100% confident on his pass,
Yeah, the pass is a bit shaky.
but it's getting better. 10-14.
There's a 4-point gap between the two sides.
So they've closed one down since the technical, but clever play, but good get by Mthogo. He tries the short ball, read by Alfonso, who rolls it down the line, past the
Look at that.
and the celebration
Goes on.
swoosh.
Impressive shot, man. Impressive shot. And good defense from Mthokozizwe as well.
I thought that ball was going down. He came out of nowhere and got it up.
Awesome stuff, man.
And
Being
Togo
displayed
Zizwe
here.
played in the Elite 16 in Cape Town for South Africa this year.
Oh, okay.
In the previous year in December. Jump set by Danilo this time. And then Togo going for too much power and hits the net. 16-10.
You know, you're always encouraged to hit when it's an open net. You know, I think that's what was in Tokozizi's head.
100%. And you feel pressured to hit on the jump set, but a point is a point. Just play the point.
Yes.
Good job from Ntogo.
And it's
Oh,
out.
maybe a bit of power in the legs missing there. He was trying to go.
I feel like the angle, because he went straight. He was supposed to go on the sides.
Yeah, his body was turned perpendicular to the net, so he
Yeah.
was hitting away from his body.
Good stuff being displayed by Angola here.
But he, once again, like Mtoko, he didn't need to hit it as hard. He would have also got the point hitting it half as hard.
Exactly.
And making the point is more important than sometimes a big spike can make a statement and intimidate the other team. But I think at this level here, these guys aren't intimidated anymore. Not that much.
Not that much, you know. It's a final, so I mean, you really just need points to get to
That's
the
it.
end goal.
Get over that line. Get that set in the bag so you can work on that second one.
So it's Danilo on the serve.
That's a good serve from Danilo. Good reception as well. The set over. Dunked home by Danilo. 12-16 here at the side change. Danilo has played for South Africa for quite a few years. Angola calling the timeout.
Timeout by Angola.
Ref's not calling it yet. Danilo has played in the last Olympic qualifiers in Morocco. He was runner-up with partner Leo Williams. He's become a real powerhouse in volleyball in Africa, but also working as a doctor in Western Cape Town. Togo Zizwe is based in Durban, so they don't really train together. And just made this team for this tournament. Very passionate player, has been playing for a long time, very committed.
Good stuff by these two teams, you know.
And
it's quite impressive, you know. Players have a good professional, and you know, apart from volleyball, they are doctors. You know, it's quite a good thing, you know. Being able, you know, this is more like therapy for them. You know, when you're in the court, you forget about everything, all your problems you forget. The only time you remember is when you're in the car going home. Then you remember that I don't have a dinner today.
No one paid me to play. Nice block picked up by double touch called there. Carry called there by the first referee.
Yeah.
Our first referee from Zimbabwe, and yes, Kondo is very experienced. He's been reffed on the World Tour, at World Champs. Excellent referee, great guy.
And Danilo with the serve. I feel like today's Danilo serve is not really effective. He's doing it to putting. I think it's more of a power, and it's really just going outside.
Yeah, he's trying to get that ace or trying to get the Angolans off balance, but you have to serve in for it to be off balance. So if you serve out continuously, it becomes a problem.
Yes.
He has from the northern side of the courts, he has hit a few in from the southern side, which we saw just now. He's been hitting out, but the score is 14-17, still anyone's set. Now Togo drifts it out on a float serve. That's maybe a critical mistake. Now 18-14.
I think South Africa really just need to reduce their error services, because they're giving away points to Angola now.
Free net this time, and Togo with
What
a
a
free
cut.
net. Instead of trying to bring the power, he just finds the
I mean,
open
this
space.
is what he was supposed to do in the other opportunity that he got.
15-18.
What a massive cut.
He learned. It's a sign of a good player if you learn from mistakes quickly.
Exactly, yeah.
So let's see. Danilo on the service line. This time he brings the ace.
That's what he was looking for.
16 to 18. He has to keep on going for that.
That's what he's been looking for.
We've seen both Alfonso and Carlos. If you give them a free ball, they will hammer it to you. You have to go for the serves and you have to make them.
Yes.
Can he get another one? That's a good serve. This time picked up. Here comes the power, but blocked from Danilo. 17-18.
Good play by Danilo right there.
That was a bit tentative there by Alfonso.
Yeah.
Alfonso. Don't know why he didn't take a full swing at that. Bit uncharacteristic for the tournament so far. Danilo. The jump serve, a roll on the line. That's 3 in a row for South Africa.
Just in the corner itself.
18-all. This is good play from Danilo. Taking this game by the scruff of its neck.
You know, it's
Getting back into it.
18 points. Let's see if we can get another one.
That's a good serve. That's in. That was a great cut shot.
Look at the celebration right there from Carlos.
19-18. Did you see that on that after that jump serve, Alfonso wasn't able to take a jump set because there was enough power. So that took an option away. So it put all the pressure on Carlos to make the point, but he obliged and answered the call and sided out easily. 19-18. And Togo was shooting for the line. Danilo looking to attack. Decides to set. And there we have a big swing from Togo.
Togo with the swing right there. Beautiful stuff, man. And the thing is, you don't see him doing what he's doing. Everything is just by surprise.
Yeah, he's got a very fast arm. That left hand, you don't expect it. I thought he's playing the shot, and all of a sudden, whapa, brrr, bah.
Good save.
So this time, Alfonso had the option to go for a jump set or swing it.
I mean, he did that again in the semi-finals. You know, he's very good at it. He acts like he's going to set, but he's actually hitting it.
So, set point for Angola. Good pass from Togo. Hits the antenna, drifting. And Togo just drifting with his jump and then drifting the shot into the net. Maybe the set was a bit far out.
And the set goes to Angola. Angola takes the first set in the men's final. And, you know, it was quite a competitive game. You know, teams Africa just putting up a fight right there against Angola. And the set is different. The second set is definitely going to be more, tougher compared to the first set.
Yeah, at stages in the set, it looked like Angola has an easy game. They were leading by 4 or 5 points. And South Africa redid it well, especially Danilo in the end with those big jump serves and getting back into it to 18 apiece. But then Angola switched back on. And they wrapped up the set, 21-19.
Yeah, so it's Team Angola that wins the first set. And, you know, they were leading, and then Team South Africa just, you know, started leading, reading them how they play. And they came up with solutions that made them actually give Angola a tough time. So, but overall, Angola took the first set. They are now going into the second set. Let's see who is taking this second set in the men's final right here. DTS Olympia.
So, here we go. Alfonso on the service line. He's going for a jump serve now as well. Serves him in Togo. Good pass this time. And a big block to start off the set.
Big block right there by Alfonso.
He's telling us, yeah, man.
That's
here.
The spirit. Good block by Alfonso right there.
He wants that goal.
I mean, the first set was a Mikasa, so this set was a block.
Oh, block out this time. Danilo going for a big swing, hitting the hands, getting a bit lucky there.
You know, the power is just too much.
Danilo will say it was planned.
Same Tokozizi on the serve.
He needs to get some power on the serve, otherwise this happens.
That's a good play right there.
If
by
Carlos can get that first ball into that slot of the option attack, then it's difficult to defend.
Yeah.
It was there.
But it's quite impressive how Danilo reaches the ball again after jumping
Yeah.
for the first time.
It's once more like on that open net. If Carlos just tries and play a deep shot, then Danilo can't reach it. But because he's trying to hit down on the full net, that was a great spike there by Carlos.
What a hit by Carlos. Carlos with a hit right there. And you can see the way he's celebrating with patience, and you know, he's all fired up. I mean, that was a beautiful line hit from him, and let's see how this game progresses. Carlos on the serve.
And Togo getting a good set, angry with himself there. He wanted to go for the cut shot. Carlos was also there. That maybe put a bit of extra pressure on.
Yeah.
4-1. Angola leading early, creating a lead.
Good serve. And
Net
it's a
touch.
net touch.
That set by Danilo was maybe a bit long in the hands, but the ref saying it's okay. And then Alfonso with a net touch mistake, 2-4, gifting a point to South Africa. So
Yes,
Danilo
Danilo on the
gets the serve.
serve now. Let's see if he still do his jump service and get some points, some ace here.
Hits the net this time, 5-2, first side change.
Good volleyball being displayed here by these two teams. That leaves Angola with 5 points, leading 5 points, and South Africa 2. South Africa needs to get back in the game and catch up and see if they can get this set.
Well, that's not going to help their cause. That set going over the net. Alfonso being cheered on by his teammate Carlos. Carlos loves showing the passion. Mbora, vamos. This time Danilo going on 2, but read by Carlos. High set, high swing, just off the line, hitting the commentary box, almost knocking our screen down.
You know, he wanted full power, but it turned out to be on the side, and it's out of the court. So served by Ntokozizi.
And Togo going for a jump serve this time, but also a nice controlled dig for Carlos.
What a celebration
by
from these two.
Angola.
What a celebration from these two,
Dropping dead. They're having fun out there.
They are indeed having
playing
fun.
freely. That's a difficult thing to do. It's something I try and teach my players to be able to play freely, especially in a. You could say this is a high pressure match, or you can just say I'm going to play freely and give it my all.
Yes.
And Angola is showing how to do that. Having fun, but still competing. 4-7. Angola lead by 3 points.
Danilo on the serve.
Good line roll on the bigger player. Missing the block. Good shot from Carlos to take it away from the block.
Because Danilo was surely going to put it back in the court.
It looked like he was going to get the ball, and somehow Carlos just got it away. Now Alfonso on the service line. He's going for his jump float. Danilo hustling, getting the ball, and Togo getting it back over. Can they side out Angola? Danilo out of reach. That was a good shot there.
Beautiful play by Angola right there.
It
You
all
know,
started with a bad pass from Ntoko getting South Africa off balance.
you know,
That-
Carlos hyping up Afonso right there. So it's Afonso on the serve, because it's a floater serve.
It's a better pass from Ntoko. He rolls it into the net. He'll be frustrated with that shot. 10-4. 6 points lead hereby.
You know, Togo is
Angola.
really been out of the game this set. He's not how he was in the first set, so he really needs to, pull himself up and just get back in the game.
It is the fourth game of the day, and
Yes.
being a shorter player, you have to jump a lot higher, and most. Oh, nice shot by Danilo, but kept alive again, and kept alive again.
And it's a point.
Finally, Danilo having to work hard to get that point.
Good hustle by Angola right there. It's like they just want the ball to touch the ground. Carlos all hyped up.
As I was saying, most teams when they play South Africa would have served on Ntoko, so his legs may be a bit tired.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. He's going for the jump serve still. Oh, that one just wide. 11-5 in favor of Angola.
So it's a 6-point margin between the two sides.
South Africa have to find something here to get back into the game. Good control defense by Carlos. What a cut shot there. He deliberately hit that ball off center to let the ball be a lot slower than predicted by the defense, and perfectly executed that.
No,
Beautiful
Angola
shot.
really putting on a show now.
12-5.
Good play right there by Danilo.
Danilo trying to go on two. There we go, big swing from Ntoko. Danilo trying to take the pressure off his partner.
Yeah.
This time it works out. The first time he went on two, it was picked up, but with enough placement that Angola couldn't attack it. And then Ntoko took the ball and converted. Danilo, jump serve. Clipping
And
the
it's
top
a
of the
serve
net.
in the net.
13-6. He needed that one. Don't want the opponents to have too much of a lead. They're now up 7 points. Nice serve, good dig this time. Ntoko going for the line swing, hitting the net.
Tokos is right there hitting in the net. I mean, he hasn't been himself. Maybe it's fatigue that is kicking in. You know, having to play all those games is really not easy. So
I'm not quite sure of his age, but he's been playing volleyball for a good 15 years, so he's probably not 21 anymore.
okay. Alfonso
It's
with the serve in the net.
Alfonso with the service error. Technical timeout. 14-7.
In favor of Angola.
Outscoring the South Africans 2-1.
I mean, that's a quite margin, so they really need, South Africa really needs to pull up the game plan, because I don't know what is going on. I mean, they were playing very good in the first set, but in the second set it's like they're missing something, and they need to find what they are missing.
Yeah, the Angolans in the set, they've just didn't let up. They're not giving away anything, and Togo a bit shaky on one or two digs, and then they can't bring a big attack, and then Angola just punish them. We've seen some good rallies, and
Yes.
these Angolan boys, they're athletic men. They jump high, they
Look at that cut.
control the ball very nicely. They're
Alfonso.
playing multi-dimensional attacks. It's difficult to defend.
Look at that celebration right there. Awesome stuff, man.
Dandino trying his best, but still easy cut for Alphonse on that replay. Here we go. We're back live. 14-7. Togo going with the cross-court jump serve on the bigger guy. Good roll shot over the block.
It's a touch.
15-7.
So Carlos on the serve.
Carlos, a smaller player. We were talking about Ndingi having to jump a lot, and Carlos has been doing the same all day. He's just jumping.
He is.
This time Danilo tools the ball of Alfonso's big block.
No, Angola is now really putting up a gap, and South Africa needs to get their way back in the game.
Let's see what Danilo is in his pocket here. Can he pull an ace out? Oh, just wide. Danilo challenging immediately. He feels the first ref overruling the linesman. The ball touched the line.
No, Carlos just telling. Look at that. Funny guy he is.
Carlos throwing sand down on that spot. There we go, Danilo once again. This time in the middle. Alphonse with a wayward pass. Hits the net this time.
You know, South Africa is getting back in the game now. They are reducing the point margin to 5 now. I think it was 7. Now reduced to 5.
Danilo going with a jump serve that's not as powerful as he was trying earlier. A bit more control with nice spin. And that seems to be working here. Also, no jump set option. And a big block for Danilo. Boom. He's psyched up now.
I mean, he's so focused, big guy. He serves, got block.
It's a perfect. And Danilo is an excellent player to play along with. He always tries and builds you up. He always does everything he can to get the win. And Togo going over on 1. The Laura Ludwig.
And that's a point by South Africa.
12-15. They've closed the 7-point gap down to 3. Let's see what Danilo can do. Timeout called by Angola.
That's quite an impressive play from Team South Africa right there. Danilo on the serve, and Toko Zizi just making sure he covers when Danilo blocks.
It was a clever ball on 1 there from Ntogo. Diving dig on 1. Getting the line in the back. Some great serves from Danilo there. Clipping the line. Good serves, good aces. Getting the Angolans off balance. And just now they were dancing, and now they had to call the timeout. Get their heads level again. Here we see that triple get up from Angola. They got the ball up 3 times, but
good hustle by Angola right there.
Here we can see nicely how high up Carlos gets. He's a short guy, only around 170. Don't know exactly 172.
He has a crazy vertical jump, man.
Yeah, he's reaching up there. He's getting higher than Danilo almost.
Let's see what Danilo is in store for us here.
Good jump serve on Alphonse.
That's a carry.
The ref.
Angola.
They call a carry on him. The ball pausing in his hands momentarily, and Alphonse also swinging wide.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 13-15 here. 2-point gap.
2-point gap.
South Africa right in it.
Can they actually turn it back?
This off-speed jump set is really working wonders here for Danilo and the South African team.
And it's outside.
14-15.
You know, Danilo's giving Angola problems right now. They just can't figure out, they just can't get a good pass out of it. And it's working in favor of South Africa, man.
The serve is a crucial part of the game. If you just give it to the other team, you'll be struggling all day. off-speed roll again on Alfonso. He's gonna make another mistake. I don't think I've seen him make 2 mistakes in the whole tournament. Maybe tired legs creeping in.
Scores of 15 sides now. That's the game is tied.
From 14-7 to 15 sides, an 8-1 run here for South Africa, getting them back in the game. I think this is the 7th serve in a row for Danilo. Another spin on the line, ace, ace.
Down the line.
Danilo with some Superman.
16-15.
He's
Danilo
literally Superman now.
single-handedly getting 9 points. Oh, okay. Togo got that one dig. Well, the service run has been phenomenal. He goes again. Going for more power this time on Carlos. Once again, Togo going on one.
Toko making sure that he covers Danilo and plays it over.
17-15. What a comeback here from 14-7. 2-point lead now for the South African. The first real lead they've had all game.
Awesome comeback from South Africa right here. Let's see if Angola can take the serve.
Another great serve,
Good
but
serve.
this is good up from.
And it's a block by
It
Danilo.
was good up from Alphonse. But the set was too close and Danilo all over that.
You know, it's getting in the head of Angola now.
They tried to go for another timeout, but they only have one.
You know,
And they already used their timeout.
pressure is building right now for Angola.
What a service run here from Danilo.
Good pickup. Let's see if they can get some.
That's a good spike. Line roll, seeing the gap.
And Angola gets something from Angola takes off Danilo of the serve.
Finally, that's the thought going through their mind.
Like just to take him off because he's destroying us.
Now Togo has to side out here to keep the pressure going. Danilo goes on 2. That was a good pass from Togo, giving the option. 1916 side change.
Good stuff from Danilo. You know, he's been in charge of this game, dominating Angola.
This set.
And then Togo's is just there making sure he covers him while he's blocking, and it's working in their favor.
Excellent comeback here. What a beast, Danilo.
Togo with the serve.
Great serve from Togo this time.
And Afonso is coming back in the game.
He's not done yet. That was a great line roll from him.
Yes.
Second one. 2 attacks.
So it's Carlos on the serve.
Was that a pokey from Togo, hitting the line. Set point for South Africa, 2017. Did you think we'd see set point for South Africa at 14-7?
Never imagined of it. After the first set, I mean, from a 7-point margin to having a first set before
Danilo
the team that was leading.
on the service line. Oh, good up from him, Togo. Danilo taking a look, taking a swing, finishing up 21-17. What a set from Danilo there.
That was.
And Togo also putting up the balls on 1.
I mean, at this point, must just call it Danilo set, man. I mean, he was controlling the whole set. I mean, coming from a 7-point
14-7 deficit.
You know.
Taking it 21-18. That means they had a service run of 14-3.
I'm pretty sure his arm is tired even now just because of that hard serve he has been doing. But you know, in volleyball, you don't give up. You complain about the pain after the games. Look at that.
Here we see the tool from Danilo getting it off the block. That was still early in the set. Alphonse.
Danilo
Getting
everywhere.
blocked.
Block, serve. Good stuff.
So, We're going into the third and final deciding set, played up to 15 points.
Get the ball.
Who's got the legs? Who's got the will? Who wants it more?
This one is the deciding set. So whoever wins this set is going to be the Zone 6 Beach Volleyball Tour champions.
Ball. Take the ball out.
Oh, we had some exciting volleyball all weekend. This final is worthy of the action we've had.
And it's anyone's game at this moment.
Alfonso, jump serve from Togo. Danilo going on two. This time Carlos reads it. Not enough power there from Danilo. And on the line.
That's
Carlos pointing. It's there. That's the first point to Angola. Good start for them. Off to their own serve, getting the point.
yeah. So it's to 15. So I mean, you shouldn't give South Africa shouldn't give a lead like 7 points as they did
This
in the first.
time, Danilo called for the handling error. Technical mistake, carry.
Yeah.
He has been flirting with that line a couple of times. This time, the ref called it.
Good volleyball being displayed by these two.
Here we go, Alphonse with another good float serve. He's claiming the touch.
And the point goes to
mark is
South
out.
Africa.
That was a very close one. For 1-2. Angola got 2 points of their own serve. Danilo taking a tactic out of Carlos's book. And Togo going again, serving on Carlos. On Alphonse, who's going to unleash one. Danilo's block was there, but
Too
can't
much power
keep it in the court.
from Afonso. This is good volleyball, man. I mean, who would have imagined that they will be here on a Sunday watching some great action from South Africa and Angola in the final?
You're 100% right. We were expecting Namibia to be there, right?
Exactly.
4-1 Angola really cranked it up this tournament. They've been playing excellent. South Africa's also played excellent games. 4-1.
Excellent games here.
Of course, the Namibians taking the bronze medal against Zimbabwe. The Kraft brothers, the African under-21 champs, not able to beat Angola in the semi-final, 21-19, 21-19. Togozis were rolling it down the line. Carlos had set up the defensive trap, but
It's not done.
wasn't it? What a rally. Oh, big swing, just missing.
Good blocks by Danilo. It's like an umbrella waiting for you. Beautiful, beautiful block from him, man.
He's all over this game. 2-4. Now it's can Danilo get another service run going like he did in that second set?
Let's see.
Can he pull it out of his sleeve? Clips
And
the net,
that's
that's all right. He'll get another chance. 5-2. Keep on trying.
You see Carlos celebrating the knowing that a danger is gone because Danilo's service is havoc.
Alphonse serving on Danilo this time. Back set, a great cut shot there from Danilo. Using the angle nicely there, creating space for himself with that back set and converting. Can Toko bring something from the service line? He can definitely also bring excellent serves.
Definitely.
We haven't seen it yet. That's a great serve! 4-5, ace!
Toko with a great serve right there.
4-5. Angola had the early lead, 4-1. Now only 1 point. Danilo calling a 4 block, which means he's going to line up and jump into the diagonal. Oh, Toko just missing the line. 6-4 with the side change.
You know, it's a great evening here. You know, South Africa battling it out with Angola for the men's championship, which is for the Zone 6 Beach Volleyball Tour.
So here we go. Carlos,
On the serve.
probably player of the tournament. Doesn't matter what happens. Danilo going on 2. Unless Danilo can convert this, you know,
Yes.
5 to 6.
Good singing attack from Danilo right there.
This time it has a bit more power on it and a bit more placing. Carlos unable to touch it.
Let's
Danilo
see.
with the jump. Rolls it down the line. Alphonse, bad pass, keeps it off. Set from way behind him, takes a big swing. And swings wide. When the set comes from way back in the court, it's difficult to bring in power on it. That's the equalizer for South Africa. 6 apiece. Danilo. Again going on Alphonse. This time it's a better pass. Oh, Danilo got the block touch into the net. Gets it up, but
And he
can't
missed
get it up to Togo to get played. That was a good swing from Alphonse.
Yeah.
Hitting the bottom of the block, getting the ball to the other side of the net. Alphonse with his jump float on him, Togo. This time Danilo will swing.
And it's a point.
Togo with pushing that dig deliberately close to the net so that Danilo can swing.
I mean, that's been the strategy in the second set. It has been working, so
100%. Let's go. Togo, can he bring a big serve? He serves on Alfonso, but just wide. 8-7. That's technical timeout. Oh, no technical timeout in the third set. 8-7 in favor of Angola.
so it's a 1 point gap.
Yeah, can you feel it, David? It's getting close.
It's getting
We're
close.
getting close to that gold medal point. Both teams still in it. Short serve.
That's it. Like I said, out.
Net touch. The second ref calling net touch from the far side. Alfonso claiming it was the ball against the net. The ball did drift out.
Yeah.
Maybe Togo got a bit lucky there. But net touch is a fault.
Danilo in the serve.
A bit of drizzle starting here. It's starting to rain. Just long ball. 9-8 for Angola.
You know, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. The game's about to come to an end. Let's see, and it's quite nerve-wracking because it's tied right now. You don't know who's gonna take it.
And Togo, the high pass. Danilo with the flat set. Danilo had the chance to block. He read it. But Carlos with the excellent swing.
Too much power.
That set from Danilo from Togo was maybe a bit flat. And Togo couldn't hit it with his left hand. Gave the ball to Angola, who converted. That makes it 10-8, is that right?
Yeah, 10-8.
Here we go, Alphonse with a big serve. Just long millimeters. That's good call from Togo to leave that ball.
Yeah. And Togo on the serve.
Togo, last time he served from here, he got the ace. Can he replicate? That's a good serve. Danilo converts. He set the first ball. And Togo drew in the setter. Danilo had a free swing. 10-all.
That was a beautiful swing by Danilo.
Who you got? Who you got, David? I think it's too close.
I have no idea. I mean, let me just find out.
Anyway, one service run, one good dig, one good block, one good spike. Who's got it? Who has it in their legs? Who can keep their composure?
Good pass.
Danilo with the big block off the head. Blocked into Alphonse's head.
Wow,
Touch
that was
out.
A good block. That was a good block. And
11-10.
South Africa leads.
interesting. South Africa's in this crucial time, they've served a lot on Alphonse. Maybe his legs are a bit tired. He's not hitting as hard. He hits out, claiming the touch. No one's seen the touch from the referee delegation. It was very close. It could have been. Usually Danilo, honest guy, would call it if he does touch it. I don't know, in the final.
Yeah, it's quite nerve-wracking right now. Togo with a serve.
Serves on Carlos this time. Jumps it. Big swing by Carlos. He's psyched up.
Carlos with a big swing right there.
That landed like 3 meters, 4 meters from the net, and he was way off
so
the
fired
net.
up.
That was excellent spike.
So fired up.
Easy jump float on Togo. Once again, Danilo just going for that option. Carlos had served from the right side and not able to get over to the far left to pick it up.
Good stuff from Danilo right there. I mean, he always gets the spots right, man.
Yeah,
From that second attack.
He got a good power on that second attack as well. And controlled. Jump serve on Alphonse. Alphonse. Way out. Side change. The legs maybe leaving him.
Yeah, it's
Maybe the pressure.
it's the pressure.
Maybe the weather has just got a bit more chilly and it's
I
drizzling.
mean, he was doing great in the beginning, and I don't want needs to be in the Danilo on the serve, so it's
Gold medal point for South Africa. Here we go. Danilo on the service line. Rolls it on Alphonse. Big set. Big swing. And Togo gets it up. He can convert to win the game. Big swing. Picked up by Alphonse. One more. Picked up by Togo. On one. He converts.
Togo
South Africa.
game point right there.
Coming from the doldrums, losing the first set, and taking this exciting match. At a stage I thought it was clearly Angola, no chance.
Beautiful stuff, man.
Then Danilo came with that excellent service run, being down 14-7 in the second set. Absolute beast, taking 9 points.
You can see the fans are
The
cheering.
respect amongst the athletes.
They did enjoy the game, and it was a beautiful match between these two teams.
Angola will be disappointed, but they'll be proud of their silver medal tomorrow morning right now.
Yeah.
And Togo, with his plays over on one, made a huge difference.
Good play right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the tournament came to an end, and the ladies champions is all the way from Lesotho, and the men's final is all the way from South Africa. You know, it's just, you know, Lesotho is a country. It's a country next to South Africa, and you know, taking the neighbors, taking the champions, the championship home. It's great stuff, man.
Yeah, I guess we're all sort of neighbors here in the zone. We all see each other a lot, and we play. This zonal tour has been a revelation for beach volleyball in all the smaller countries. It's great to see how many players are coming through from all over the place, and the level just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
A lot of respect for Angola on the way they played. They had some really tough games today, and the finals, the last few points, so Africa did so well to keep it going so long, and then the legs of Alphonse just ran out.
I mean, they've been awesome all tournaments. You know that they've been doing some great plays. You know, as a spectator, you just always keen to watch them play because of the movements and of the shots that they do. So great stuff displayed by Angola and South Africa with some very good volleyball. You know, Danilo with that killer serve, Danilo with that blocking. You can't just pass by, and then, you know, Tokozidi is a very smart player. So once the ball passes, he digs it just back in the backcourt there, and it's always going in his favor, you know.
That was a worthy final. This whole tournament, whenever Angola pitched on the court, everyone went around the court to watch them. They've been spectacular. They really deserved the spot in the final. They would have also deserved the win, but what a performance from Danilo and Ntoko. Both of them really, really bringing out the A game, especially on the second half, from 14-17 down.
Yes,
We were already polishing the trophies and lining up the medals at 14-7.
As you can see, they are lined up, ready to be awarded to their rightful owners. And, you know, it was a very, very great event. Shout out to Liquid Fruit, shout out to DTS, shout out to NVF, shout out to NBC, and shout out to CAVB for giving us this awesome tournament that they always just go around countries hosting and all of that. So everything right now is just we will be waiting for the ceremony. The players will be awarded, the rightful players will be awarded what they truly deserve. You know, it was a 2-day event, and beautiful shots right there. I mean, it was packed with action, as you can see right there on the screen. And it's indeed it's a beautiful event. It unites people, and it gets people in the spirit of just playing together, and it's awesome, man.
What a game, what a day, what a tournament. Thank you all for tuning in and watching these games. Thank you, David, for sitting next to me.
Pleasure, man.
I want to congratulate my friends, my semi-partner. I'm his side chick. Sometimes he calls me to play with him. I want to congratulate Danilo and Toko, my old friend from VUT, now in Durban. Well done to everyone.
Yes,
Thank
once
you,
again,
NBC.
your commentators for the day were David Katoma and Mr. Conrad Johannes, all the way from Swakopmund, the coastal areas. As you can see, he's even here, no jersey, nothing, you know, because he's used to this weather. And I'm just here shivering, man.
Yeah, I did put on a second shirt, you know. I put on, what, two PT shorts.
Awesome tournament, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us live on NBC2 and on DSTV channel 283. It was great. It was indeed a great event. We enjoyed. You know, I had a pretty chill Sunday, and I believe everyone had a pretty chill Sunday as well. So, with that said, you know, just hold on and
Okay. Thank you very much, guys.
and just wait for the awarding ceremony.
Okay, have a lovely day, David, and thank you for tuning in, guys.
Can we move over to the
So right now, what is basically happening is just the commentator busy here, waiting for the award ceremony, and you know, it's just they are busy setting up the awards and everything. So we'll see what these guys have been. These guys will see how they'll present the trophies to the rightful owners. Big congratulations to Lesotho and South Africa for taking the trophies home. And you know, it's imagine traveling all the way from your country, coming here, putting up a show, playing game by game from the groups and all the rounds, and emerging victorious. It's actually a great thing, and it's one thing that encourages players to, you know, participate in these tournaments, and all is going very good. So the people are busy with the ceremony right now. Everyone is gathered, and you know, it's quite impressive to see quite a huge number of people coming here just to witness this volleyball event that was hosted here in GTS, Windhoek, Olympia, in the capital city of Namibia. And so everything was well planned. Shout out to the organizers, shout out to the sponsors, Liquid Fruit, NVF, Namibia volleyball, beach volleyball hub. Pretty quite sure they took some awesome pictures of the players. You must take a look at them. The Namibia Beach Volleyball Hub on Instagram, and they always have great shots of players in action. So, see some highlights, how the final went. Good play there by Afonso, and then just you see how the Carlos is cheering up the other one, and then good hustle there. Look at the hustle from Angola right there, just trying to keep the ball from not going in their court. But at the end of the day, Danilo emerged victorious. So I know it was a good game for Danilo himself. He has been a powerhouse in this match, and I mean he has quite experience in volleyball. So I mean he did deserve to be a champion because he displayed it here right on court, and you know it's a quite great evening, a great Sunday. I mean, I enjoyed, personally, I enjoyed spending the time here at DTS, just witnessing these great volleyball teams, countries battling it out for the first spot. I saw some Namibian teams, some made it to the quarterfinals, and they were eliminated, and one was eliminated in the semi-final. And it was quite tough luck for Namibia. The only one team, they had a couple of teams, but it's unfortunate that only one team got a prize at the end of the day. So that was the Kraft brothers that got the prize, third place, because they lost to Angola in the semi-finals, and at least they went home with something. I mean, from here I'll be very proud that I know we won third place. So great tournament by this this.
Is the mic on full? Yeah. Okay. So
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a quite pleasure for joining us, and we'll leave you with these highlights. Thank you very much for joining us, and until we meet.